We do have Northfield Orono hockey coming up here from the state tournament shortly, but we're still in the third period of the previous game where St. Cloud Cathedral leads Matamidi 3-0 here. About 5 minutes left in the game. So we'll start shortly after this game is over, and you're at the right place. And just a little early as things have run with the weather and everything else. You can expect things to run behind schedule here, but fun times at the X in St. Paul here on NorthfieldLive.com. The game coming right up.
Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, or a deer finds your vehicle, Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all your vehicle's repairs. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us at RaiderAutomotive.net. Go Raiders!
Heritage Bank in Northfield is family owned and operated by people like you who live and work in your community. The faces you see are committed to meeting your needs and earning your trust. Heritage Bank has been valuing their partnerships with your friends, family members, and neighbors for 95 years. And the fact that they've been around for nearly 100 years shows that those partnerships really work. Walk in or drive up for the best in personal or business banking on Highway 3 in Northfield. Call 507-645-6736 or bank online at heritagebankmn.com.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
How can I help you today?
I don't think I'm in the right place. I have big dreams, like crab brewery-sized dreams.
I like it.
Your bank is very,
Cozy?
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We prefer more personal interactions. We dedicate the majority of our space to our customers' dreams.
Wow. Look at that.
I know, it never gets old.
Wow. This is way bigger than your office.
Northfield Ford Chrysler is the home of the best price guarantee. There is no question. We have the best price in the area for new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. If not, we'll make it so. Bring in your deal in writing from another dealership, and if we can't match it or beat it, we'll write you a check for $500. Get started shopping. Stop in to Northfield Ford Chrysler, take a test drive, and we'll get you the best price on a new vehicle, guaranteed. Go Raiders! From everybody here at Northfield Ford Chrysler on Highway 3 in Northfield.
Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, or a deer finds your vehicle, Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all your vehicle's repairs. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us at RaiderAutomotive.net. Go Raiders!
Heritage Bank in Northfield is family owned and operated by people like you who live and work in your community. The faces you see are committed to meeting your needs and earning your trust. Heritage Bank has been valuing their partnerships with your friends, family members, and neighbors for 95 years. And the fact that they've been around for nearly 100 years shows that those partnerships really work. Walk in or drive up for the best in personal or business banking on Highway 3 in Northfield. Call 507-645-6736 or bank online at heritagebankmn.com.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
How can I help you today?
I don't think I'm in the right place. I have big dreams, like crab brewery-sized dreams.
I like it.
Your bank is very,
Cozy?
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We prefer more personal interactions. We dedicate the majority of our space to our customers' dreams.
Wow. Look at that.
I know, it never gets old.
Wow. This is way bigger than your office.
Northfield Ford Chrysler is the home of the best price guarantee. There is no question. We have the best price in the area for new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. If not, we'll make it so. Bring in your deal in writing from another dealership, and if we can't match it or beat it, we'll write you a check for $500. Get started shopping. Stop in to Northfield Ford Chrysler, take a test drive, and we'll get you the best price on a new vehicle, guaranteed. Go Raiders! From everybody here at Northfield Ford Chrysler on Highway 3 in Northfield.
Good afternoon. We are at the X in St. Paul for state boys hockey tournament action here, and getting ready to go with Northfield against Orono in a matter of a half hour or so. Still 27 seconds left in this first game, where St. Cloud Cathedral, the 2 seed, is beating Matamidi, the 7 seed, 3-0. And that would be Northfield's next opponent, would be St. Cloud Cathedral. If both teams win out here, and it looks like Cathedral's got it wrapped up. But I'm Jay Paul doing your play-by-play today. Lincoln Weber will be doing my color commentating, and Lance Reister also helping us out here with production and chipping in when we need some information. That's over now, 3-0. St. Cloud Cathedral takes out Matamidi, and there's 2 games tonight too in Class A. And they are at 6 o'clock, where the number 1 seed Moorhead takes on 8-seeded Lakeville South. And then at 8 tonight, at the X, Rogers, the 4 seed, plays the 5 seed Edina. And Lance, that's Class AA. I'm sorry. I got to move to Class A.
That's all right.
And the smaller schools here. And
it should be Hibbing and... I forgot who Hibbing plays.
Yeah. Hibbing is the number 1 seed.
Yeah, Hibbing's the number 1 seed.
Hibbing Chisholm VCA against Laverne at 6 o'clock, the 1 and 8. And then it's Northern Lakes against East Grand Forks in the 8 o'clock game tonight. So anyway, I was going to say, Northfield, the 3 seed this season. Kind of an unexpected thing I'm hearing from most people, because a lot of people thought they might not do as well as they had in the past, but boy, this team really has gelled down the stretch.
Yeah, East Grand Forks really helped them out to get that 3 seed beaten War Road, and that's a big opponent that got taken out in sections, might make the Raiders' road just a little bit easier, but it's still going to be a tough fight.
Yeah, in fact, the top 3 ranked teams in Class A did not make it to the state tournament here today. So being the 6th ranked team, Northfield has as good a shot as anybody, I would think. By the way, the 24-25 Raider boys hockey team co-sponsored by NCC Builders and Raider Automotive. NCC Builders specializing in transforming homes and building dreams. And Raider Automotive, your locally owned auto service shop, collision repair center, and towing facility. Thank you to NCC Builders and Raider Auto for supporting Raider boys hockey here on Northfield Live. And of course, we have the Heritage Bank scoreboard that we'll refer to throughout the game, and LMR Media with coach interviews, although we couldn't do those, Lance.
Yeah.
Or let's get to the locker rooms.
Yep. We went down there. We took both Lincoln and Jay and I all went down to the locker rooms here a little bit ago, but we weren't able to get that far. Yeah, we got cut off by XL Energy staff.
Strong-armed. No, they were very kind.
Yeah, during the game. We're gonna take us off the screen here. We're gonna put up a bunch of. Renee made a collage of Jim Welbrock's photography. Thanks to Jim Welbrock Photography for providing all these awesome shots all year. So we're going to do that. Let's cut away to let's not blow all of our pregame notes here right away. We still got a little bit before Northfield gets going, so we'll fire another commercial break. Thanks to everybody for sponsoring us, and we'll come back here in a few minutes.
Scopos Athletics, our mission is to help you change your life with us. With certified and experienced coaches, we'll teach you the basics through proper technique. We provide you with support and accountability inside and outside of the gym, offering one-on-one and personal training, classes focused on strength and conditioning, Olympic lifting, or pump functional bodybuilding, and 24-hour gym access. Scopos is ready to assist in your journey. Visit scoposathleticsmn.com to schedule a free consultation and start your journey.
Making decisions can be hard. Whether you're picking out home design details, choosing a college, or planning a wedding, you put a lot of thought into life's big events. But paying for it all is easy with a home equity line of credit from Hometown Credit Union. Rates are always affordable, and you can quickly apply online at hometowncu.coop. Make the decision easy with a Hometown Credit Union HELOC. Equal housing lender.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcome 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield High School activities and wish everyone the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Brust, Dr. David Buck, Dr. Michael Thompson, or me, Dr. Nathan McMillan. Smiles are our business, and we want yours to shine. Go Raiders!
Northfield Retirement Community is proud to introduce Enhanced Care Assisted Living. In this recently expanded area of our campus, we have increased daily licensed nursing coverage, making it possible to provide a higher level of clinical care and monitoring to those in need of additional support. This enhanced model of care provides more choices, allowing residents to age where they are. Contact Northfield Retirement Community for more information at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
Community Resource Bank, you can bank from anywhere, anytime you want. The CRB mobile banking app makes it easy to keep track of your balances, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, and deposit checks any time of day or night. With branches in Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville, we can offer solutions for businesses, residential, and investment accounts. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Professional Dental Group of Northfield. The doctors, Becky Johnson, John Nowak, Brian Craby, Tyler Yankee, and Mallory Peterson would like to remind you that February is Dental Health Month. New patients in the month of February will receive a free exam and necessary x-rays. The doctors and staff at Professional Dental Group would love to see your smile. You can find us on the web at pdgdentists.com or give us a call at 507-645-5264.
The Northfield Area Chamber of Commerce annual Community Market Fair is coming up Saturday, March 29th from 9 to 3. It's at the Dundas Dome with over 100 vendors. There's food trucks, shopping, family fun activities like a bouncy house and face painting. The Community Market Fair is much more than just a home and garden show. Local exhibitors will cover all your needs from home, garden, lifestyle, health, and leisure. There's something for everybody. Join us for this year's Community Market Fair on Saturday, March 29th from 9 to 3 at the Dundas Dome. It's brought to you by Century 21 Atwood Professional Pride Group. Put your business in front of thousands of fans while supporting your local high school students and activities. Advertise right here on NorthfieldLive.com. We create customized ads to best meet the needs of your business. NorthfieldLive.com broadcasts more than 150 local high school games and events every school year, and our viewership has grown steadily every year. Stand out as a community and school supporter while attracting new customers by advertising on NorthfieldLive.com. Contact Lance at 651-734-3963 or Lance at lmrmedia.org.
Community Resource Bank, you can bank from anywhere, anytime you want. The CRB mobile banking app makes it easy to keep track of your balances, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, and deposit checks any time of day or night. With branches in Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville, we can offer solutions for businesses, residential, and investment accounts. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Professional Dental Group of Northfield. The doctors, Becky Johnson, John Nowak, Brian Craby, Tyler Yankee, and Mallory Peterson would like to remind you that February is Dental Health Month. New patients in the month of February will receive a free exam and necessary x-rays. The doctors and staff at Professional Dental Group would love to see your smile. You can find us on the web at pdgdentists.com or give us a call at 507-645-5264.
The Northfield Area Chamber of Commerce annual Community Market Fair is coming up Saturday, March 29th from 9 to 3. It's at the Dundas Dome with over 100 vendors. There's food trucks, shopping, family fun activities like a bouncy house and face painting. The Community Market Fair is much more than just a home and garden show. Local exhibitors will cover all your needs from home, garden, lifestyle, health, and leisure. There's something for everybody. Join us for this year's Community Market Fair on Saturday, March 29th from 9 to 3 at the Dundas Dome. It's brought to you by Century 21 Atwood Professional Pride Group. Put your business in front of thousands of fans while supporting your local high school students and activities. Advertise right here on NorthfieldLive.com. We create customized ads to best meet the needs of your business. NorthfieldLive.com broadcasts more than 150 local high school games and events every school year, and our viewership has grown steadily every year. Stand out as a community and school supporter while attracting new customers by advertising on NorthfieldLive.com. Contact Lance at 651-734-3963 or Lance at lmrmedia.org. Back here at the X in St. Paul for state boys hockey tournament action, and Northfield and Orono now warming up on the ice after St. Cloud Cathedral won the opening game 3-0. Taking out, who'd they take out? I can't remember.
Matamida.
Yes, 3-0 shutout there. Lincoln Weber's with us here in the back here, wearing his nice Eagles jersey here.
Yeah.
Super Bowl championship. Is that like a joke that was played on you or what?
So me and Dwight Stewart always bet. So he, during regions, during Pee-wees, he had to wear a Mahomes jersey. And we did the same thing for this Super Bowl, but the Chiefs lost, so I had to wear a jersey.
Okay.
But it's a good one. It's Reggie White.
Yeah,
it's Reggie. That could be worth money someday. Yeah, so we're getting ready here. We still have a good 20 minutes before the introductions anyway. And I got to tell you, third seed Northfield is looking good. I mean, they won their fourth Big Nine title in a row. They went 22-4-2 overall, 14-0-1 in the conference. The 3-3 tie with Winona was the only thing stopping them from a perfect conference schedule. But, hey, no losses anyway, right, Lincoln?
No.
Do you go to practices or?
I went to like 2.
Okay. So, but you know the guys because you got a brother on the team, don't you?
Yeah, Henry.
Yeah. They're ranked 7th in boys Class A, the Raiders. The last 6 Raider games ended in shutouts. Northfield winning 5 of those. Delano shut us out 3-0 in our only loss of that stretch. And the Raiders, in that 6-game stretch, have outscored their opponents 35-3. And this is their third trip to state in a row, 4th time in 8 years under Coach Luckcraft, who is in his 11th season with the Raiders and has no losing seasons in his tenure here, and just went over 200 coaching wins this season. He previously coached at his alma mater in Burnsville. How's Coach? You get along with the coach?
Yeah, whenever I talk to him, he doesn't mind.
He doesn't kick you out of the locker room? Or?
No.
That's good. 6th-seeded Orono beat Northfield in the 5th-place game at state here last year, 1-0 that score. This year, the Spartans finished 4th in the Metro West Conference, 15-10-3 overall, which isn't all that exciting, but they probably play a lot of tougher teams.
They do play a very tough schedule. You had mentioned they played how many teams in the state tournament? 4 of them?
I'm not sure. I don't think I have that, but they are ranked 13th in boys Class A with that 15-10-3 record. They're 6-2-1 in their last 8 games, including 3 playoff wins. They beat Hutchinson in the quarterfinal 6-2, 4-3 over Delano, who shut us out 3-0.
Yep.
And they also beat Minneapolis, who was a lot of people's favorite in that section. They beat them 4-3 in the section final. Spartans have also made state for the 3rd year in a row, and they won the whole shebang back in 2018, the Class A champions. It's their 12th time at state overall, so they know the deal here. Head-to-head, Northfield broke a 4-game losing streak to Orono, winning at Orono Ice Arena 4-2, December 10th. Lincoln, did you go to that game?
No, I wasn't there. I think I had my first basketball game.
Oh, yeah. Well, in fact, Orono took a 2-0 lead in that game, and then we came roaring back with 4 unanswered goals, 2 from Will Cashin, 1 each from Michael Stewart and Christian Whiteman. And we lost to them twice last year, Orono, once at home, and then that 5th-place game. That game got kind of heated. I wonder what we'll see tonight. You want to try and stay out of the penalty box, I'm sure, but in that game last year, the Consolation Championship, 29 penalty minutes for Orono on 9 penalties, and we had 10 penalties and 20 minutes in the box.
Yeah, that was a very physical game. That was in Maplewood, and that was a really fun game. But boy, was it physical!
And you know, Delano beat us 3-0, and they were physical with Northfield. So maybe that people are thinking that's the way that you beat Northfield. But
yep,
I really think on paper,
I think that state tournament hockey is what it is.
Yeah.
It's definitely another level up, right? Everybody's gassed up, ready to go.
Jacked up and ready to go for sure. Now, I have a bunch of stats we can take on their break and come back and run through those. But on paper, it looks like a Northfield. I'm calling it 5-1 Northfield. What do you don't want to make a...
Yeah.
You think you're jinxing things, or?
No. I think it's going to be a 4-0.
4-0. All right. Good enough. Lance, you got a prediction for the game?
I do think Northfield will pull it out. I think it's going to be a close one. I'll go 2-1 Northfield. I do think it's going to be a very tough, very close game. That's what it's been the last several years. And our awesome staff back in Northfield, Renee, just texted me that Orono has played 5 of the state tournament teams. And I think we have played 2 of the teams in the state tournament.
Cathedral,
this year, and Orono.
Yeah, Orono and Cathedral, yeah.
There you go. I think that's where we're sitting. So, yeah, Orono does have a little bit of a tougher schedule that they did during the year. They're also in a really tough conference, right?
Yeah.
So, but, yeah, let's fire another ad break here. We still have over 15 minutes left to go here before the game will start. The boys are out there warming up, and they still got to clean the sheet of ice. Yep. So, if you didn't catch it earlier, we did go down to the locker rooms to try and get a pregame coach's interview and do sin bin with Lincoln, but the Excel Entry staff cut us off.
Yeah.
They had other ideas.
They were.
So we're going to roll with this, and we appreciate everybody joining us. We'll take a quick ad break, and we'll come back, get ready to roll with the Minnesota State Boys Hockey Tournament. You're watching Northfield Live.
Scopos Athletics, our mission is to help you change your life with us. With certified and experienced coaches, we'll teach you the basics through proper technique. We provide you with support and accountability inside and outside of the gym, offering one-on-one and personal training, classes focused on strength and conditioning, Olympic lifting, or pump functional bodybuilding, and 24-hour gym access. Scopos is ready to assist in your journey. Visit scoposathleticsmn.com to schedule a free consultation and start your journey.
Making decisions can be hard. Whether you're picking out home design details, choosing a college, or planning a wedding, you put a lot of thought into life's big events. But paying for it all is easy with a home equity line of credit from Hometown Credit Union. Rates are always affordable, and you can quickly apply online at hometowncu.coop. Make the decision easy with a Hometown Credit Union HELOC. Equal housing lender.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcome 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield High School activities and wish everyone the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Brust, Dr. David Buck, Dr. Michael Thompson, or me, Dr. Nathan McMillan. Smiles are our business, and we want yours to shine. Go Raiders!
Northfield Retirement Community is proud to introduce Enhanced Care Assisted Living. In this recently expanded area of our campus, we have increased daily licensed nursing coverage, making it possible to provide a higher level of clinical care and monitoring to those in need of additional support. This enhanced model of care provides more choices, allowing residents to age where they are. Contact Northfield Retirement Community for more information at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
Scopos Athletics, our mission is to help you change your life with us. With certified and experienced coaches, we'll teach you the basics through proper technique. We provide you with support and accountability inside and outside of the gym, offering one-on-one and personal training, classes focused on strength and conditioning, Olympic lifting, or pump functional bodybuilding, and 24-hour gym access. Scopos is ready to assist in your journey. Visit scoposathleticsmn.com to schedule a free consultation and start your journey.
Making decisions can be hard. Whether you're picking out home design details, choosing a college, or planning a wedding, you put a lot of thought into life's big events. But paying for it all is easy with a home equity line of credit from Hometown Credit Union. Rates are always affordable, and you can quickly apply online at hometowncu.coop. Make the decision easy with a Hometown Credit Union HELOC. Equal housing lender.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcome 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield High School activities and wish everyone the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Brust, Dr. David Buck, Dr. Michael Thompson, or me, Dr. Nathan McMillan. Smiles are our business, and we want yours to shine. Go Raiders!
Northfield Retirement Community is proud to introduce Enhanced Care Assisted Living. In this recently expanded area of our campus, we have increased daily licensed nursing coverage, making it possible to provide a higher level of clinical care and monitoring to those in need of additional support. This enhanced model of care provides more choices, allowing residents to age where they are. Contact Northfield Retirement Community for more information at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
Scopos Athletics, our mission is to help you change your life with us. With certified and experienced coaches, we'll teach you the basics through proper technique. We provide you with support and accountability inside and outside of the gym, offering one-on-one and personal training, classes focused on strength and conditioning, Olympic lifting, or pump functional bodybuilding, and 24-hour gym access. Scopos is ready to assist in your journey. Visit scoposathleticsmn.com to schedule a free consultation and start your journey.
Making decisions can be hard. Whether you're picking out home design details, choosing a college, or planning a wedding, you put a lot of thought into life's big events. But paying for it all is easy with a home equity line of credit from Hometown Credit Union. Rates are always affordable, and you can quickly apply online at hometowncu.coop. Make the decision easy with a Hometown Credit Union HELOC. Equal housing lender.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcome 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield High School activities and wish everyone the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Brust, Dr. David Buck, Dr. Michael Thompson, or me, Dr. Nathan McMillan. Smiles are our business, and we want yours to shine. Go Raiders!
Northfield Retirement Community is proud to introduce Enhanced Care Assisted Living. In this recently expanded area of our campus, we have increased daily licensed nursing coverage, making it possible to provide a higher level of clinical care and monitoring to those in need of additional support. This enhanced model of care provides more choices, allowing residents to age where they are. Contact Northfield Retirement Community for more information at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
Back here at the X in St. Paul for boys high school state hockey tournament action in Northfield and Orono. Coming up here, 8 minutes till introductions, and then the game will take place. Now, we mentioned earlier, the top 3 ranked Class A teams did not make the state tournament this year for the boys A. Warroad, Hermantown, and Cloquet Esco Carleton all lost in their sections. And in fact, out of the top 10 Class A teams, only the 4th, 6th, which is Northfield, 7th, and 8th ranked teams made the state tournament this year. The winners today, if we win today, we play St. Cloud Cathedral at 11 a.m. on Friday morning here on NorthfieldLive.com. And the quarterfinals, and then if they do lose today, they would play at Mariucci tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. And then the 5th place game is at 10 o'clock Saturday morning if they win that at Mariucci Arena. So we're going to keep it positive and say they're going to win today. And I know they've been up here. This is their 4th trip to state for Northfield boys. And they haven't done so well in the first round of these tournaments. But I don't know that they've been as high a seed as they have this year at number 3.
No, they've always been like the 6th seed.
Yeah. And then you have to play the top teams right away.
Yeah. So 3 seed is nice, especially playing Orono, who we've already beat. And to me, great matchup for the Raiders, and I think they're going to pull it out.
Yeah, you're on record, man. 4-0. You said. I say 5-1. But Northfield, by the stats, it should be a Northfield win because Northfield 12th in the state in team goals scored this year with 140. Orono is 32nd with 118 goals. The Raiders have the 4th best power play in the state, and Orono is the 35th best power play. As for PK units, Northfield 4th best in the state. Orono is 66th. Max Frank, the goaltender for Raiders, is 16th in wins this year with 16. 13th in goals against average in the state, 1.96. That's excellent. Anything under 2 is like, right. That's colleges are looking at you seriously. 47th in save percentage at .904, and he's got 5 shutouts, and they were all in the last 6 games.
Yeah.
So he's really come on here, Max Frank. What do you know about Max?
Max, he's a great goalie, and I've seen him play since Henry's first year at Bantams, and he got over Trey last year and started playing, and I feel like that's where he could really show himself. And he switched off a little bit with Gavin this year, and they're both great goalies.
Oh, yeah,
but
they both have great numbers.
I think he just has the height advantage on Gavin.
Sure.
And he knows how to just play his crease, and he plays his game and makes sure the puck doesn't get in the net like he's supposed to.
Well, I mentioned Max, his goals against average 1.96. Gavin's is .84, or even lower. He's 6-0-1 on the year, too, so it's not like he's been just sitting on the bench. He's played some good quality minutes. His save percentage is .936, which is actually better than Max, but Max has 15 more games, too. But he's also got 4 shutouts. 9 shutouts as a team Northfield had this year. That's really huge. And playing in the Big Nine, they get a bad rap because half of the conference seems to be really down, and the other half is good. But you can only play the schedule you have.
Yeah.
So you can't really blame him for that. Orono does have a 33-goal scorer, though, named Jackson Knight. We'll keep an eye on him. He is number 34. He's 13th best in the state regardless of class in goals scored. Will Cashin right behind him at 24th. He's got 30 goals for Northfield. Bridger Riley, 10th in the state in assists with 42. Ben Geiger's 35th in assists with 35. 4 players in this game tied for 72nd in helpers with 29 each. Will Cashin, Michael Stewart for the Raiders, Jackson Knight, and Trey Landa for Orono. Jackson Knight of the Spartans, 20th in points in the state with 62. Will Cashin has 59 points, just 3 behind him. He's 25th best. Trey Landa and Luca Ducabellis lead the Spartans in penalty minutes, more than double anyone else on the team. So 42 and 38 minutes. We'll keep an eye on Trey and Luca here. They're the bullies, apparently.
Yeah, the Raiders.
And Brody Jensen has 36 to lead Northfield.
There you go.
Yeah.
Raiders don't like to play physical, but they have some physical guys that will come out and hit some people, especially like Brody Jensen.
Yeah, and Oliver Benjamin's right behind him at 32 minutes in the sin bin without Lincoln, with or without Lincoln. Northfield scores most of their goals, 39% of them in the first period. Orono scores 38% of their goals. The most they score is in the third period. So that's an interesting note too.
That is very interesting note. I mean, we watched the Raiders in that conference championship game versus Lourdes. They put down 3. They had to do 3 penalty kills, right? And they had just a 1-0 game, and the slow heartbeat of the Raiders, I think, does favor that if they can get to the third and keep Orono from scoring, and get out to an early lead, get comfortable.
Yeah.
And
I feel like once they get that 1-2 first goals in that first period, they really just glide to victory because their defense, they have a great defensive line, 2 great defensive lines, and some big helpers in the forward side to help on defense. So it's always huge, and we don't really take dumb penalties, so we're never on a penalty kill.
Mm-hmm.
So if we're always staying even or staying on a power play, we're always going to take advantage and score and take a lead and get out with the W.
And I don't think either of these teams are awed by this, the bigger ice surface and everything else, because this is their 3rd time in a row being here.
Yeah.
All the guys on the roster have probably been here before, so they know the drill.
Yeah. Let's take one more ad break before we come back. So we're here for the starting lineups.
Lineups are coming up here.
And here, I'll reach across here and fire that. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We'll be right back with the starting lineups.
The man, the yellow van, called Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, called Service Master.
Put your business in front of thousands of fans while supporting your local high school students and activities. Advertise right here on NorthfieldLive.com. We create customized ads to best meet the needs of your business. NorthfieldLive.com broadcasts more than 150 local high school games and events every school year, and our viewership has grown steadily every year. Stand out as a community and school supporter while attracting new customers by advertising on NorthfieldLive.com. Contact Lance at 651-734-3963 or Lance at lmrmedia.org.
Yeah, looks like we're so high up.
We're back.
We're back here at the X in St. Paul, getting ready for quarterfinal action for boys hockey. And, of course, we'll have to take the picture of. We're not going to show our two faces here all day long, but that might draw people away. But we'll have something on your screen here. We can't do the video of the games here, but not allowed by the MSHSL. But we have introductions coming up here. Northfield just taking the ice again after the Zamboni did their thing. And then
I realized this when I was just watching the game. The league annually crowns 81 champions in the hockey. 81, which is just crazy to me.
Yeah. Yes, it's steeped in history. This is the best hockey tournament in the nation, the world, really, for high school level.
Nice.
And always
Comes
great
Orono.
action here between A and AA. AA is tomorrow, and we ran through some of that before. If we have time,
I'm
we'll
going to have to sit there. I'm going to
highlight
have to run
those.
the
But,
clock.
What?
I'm going to have to run the clock.
Oh, okay.
Class A today, and
Unless
then,
you want to do that.
like I said, the losers play again tomorrow, and the winners playing on Friday. And Northfield would be against St. Cloud Cathedral at 11 a.m. Friday morning here at the X, should they win over Orono. Going to try and bring in the PA guy and get the starting lineups. Actually, they'll do every player on both teams.
You can
coming
see
up
all
here
their crazy
at the X.
haircuts, the mustaches, the
As,
haircuts.
time has run out. They got 17 minutes on for the first period, and pretty soon here they'll do introductions. Both teams lined up on their respective end lines.
See all the
And,
crazy-
Northfield in their whites.
Yeah, you can see all the crazy haircuts and mustaches.
Is it a blackout for Northfield?
For Northfield, they got a blackout.
Okay. Where are our fans at? I don't.
Right there.
Okay. It is. You know, there's a nice blackout right behind the team there. With the weather, is not as many. There's actually more people here than I thought would be. But it's not by any means full. Let's see if we can bring this guy in here.
Junior forward number 12, Henry Weber. Junior forward number 14, Charlie Becker. Sophomore defenseman number 15, Jacob Peters. Sophomore forward number 17, Brody Jackson. Sophomore forward number 18, Wade Jordan. Ninth grade forward number 20, Miles McNally. Senior forward number 21, Brendan Canelli. Junior forward number 22, Oliver Benjamin. Senior defenseman number 24, Jacob House. And junior goaltender number 30, Daniel Linder. The assistant coaches are Charlie Powell and Scott Powell. Head coach Mike Blockman, the Northfield Raiders. During business assigned in today's game, the referees are Michael Eagle of Lake Elmo, John Priest of Stillwater.
All right, so getting ready to go here for clock drop at the X. It's Northfield at 22-4-2 against Orono. The Spartans are 15-10-3 on the year. And got the they didn't give me the starting lineups necessarily, so I got to kind of look out there.
For the Raiders, you got Will Cashin.
I knew that.
Michael.
I knew that.
Griffin.
Yeah.
Ben Geiger.
Yeah, Ben.
And Bridger Riley.
And okay. Sounds good. I got a feeling Trey Landa and Jackson Knight and Ethan Pagel start on that opening line for Orono because they're the three top goal scorers. As far as defensive players, I don't know, but we'll find out once they get out there. Everybody making their final skates around the ice to warm up here. No anthem needed because they had that before the first game here of the day. Still 2 games to go tonight in Class A and then 4 games tomorrow for Double A. Friday is the semifinals.
I always loved after the game, normally like a day after, they always come out with on like TikTok or something or Instagram. They'll actually get the sound of what the players said. I always love to watch those.
Yep. Big huddle around Max Winter, or Max Frank, rather. Max Winter is the guy from the Vikings who used to own the Vikings way back in the 60s. Max Frank around the goal, and words of encouragement from the rest of his team as they break up the huddle and go back to the bench. And we are just about ready to rock and roll. Same here for Orono, just breaking up their huddle. They do have a 28% power play, but we have a 39.5%, fourth best in the state. Also the fourth best PK, 88.6% of the time we stop goals on the PK. They are at 78.7%, Orono. And section champs 3 years in a row, and state tournament appearances 3 years in a row. They have a history here last year in the Constellation Championship.
Here we go.
It'll be Michael Stewart going in the opening faceoff against Rory Kevern of Orono, and the Spartans control play early on. One floating to the right of Frank as it goes into that far corner, and still loose out there. Picked up by Bridger Riley and down the near side. Well, they knock it back in there to Orono, and Riley again tries to get it over to the other side to Geiger, who finally brings it up. They got it into neutral ice anyway. To the Raiders, as they're having a little bit of trouble getting it past that far, but there's one that goes into the offensive zone, but they're going to get a line change here as Cashin and company sit down, and here comes Orono. They just play it into the zone. It's going to be icing, and they'll bring it back for a face-off on the other side. So we're 47 seconds in, and nothing special yet. Just kind of feeling each other out here. But
yeah, you can always see a little bit of pressure Orono's putting on us when we're in our zone, but it's going to be all day. So Raiders are ready. Raiders are ready to go.
Benjamin in the face-off here for the Raiders, and Orono takes that draw as well, so they get the first 2 of those. And they play it down the ice and ice it again.
My dad just informed me Jackson Knight might not play even though he is dressed.
So number 34, I'll have to keep an eye out here. Yeah, he's not out there, but he's their big goal scorer. He's the actual biggest goal scorer in this game with 33 on the year. He has 29 assists as well. So that would be a huge advantage for Northfield if they in fact need it. Taken away by Northfield in the offensive zone. Nice forechecking there. But Orono ends up with it and gets it out of the zone, and maybe another icing call. Yeah, it is 3 in a row here.
I asked my dad why, and he just said that's what they said on TV, so.
Yeah, we were not informed of that, but I have not seen number 34 for Orono out there, so it's too bad for them.
Good for us.
And, yeah, take any advantage you can get at this level. Championship is a championship, you know. So 3 wins from being the best in Class A here, and they have quite a string going here in Northfield of the shutouts as it's taken away by Orono to center ice. They play it into their offensive zone. Geiger and Riley chasing it down there in the corner. And they can move it ahead here as Geiger has it. Actually, that was Riley. Played in. It was Benjamin, actually, who had it, 22. We're way away from the action here, but I'll get used to it and zero in on these guys. Here comes Ben Geiger behind his own net. Decides to go to the right. Nice bounce off the wall as he got it ahead to Miles Kennelly, but was taken away by Orono at the red line. They play it in, but it's like 1-on-4, and that's not going to work as the Raiders take it away from them. And Wade Gilbertson part of that. If you noticed it, Lincoln in the pregame announcements, when Brody Jensen got announced, he came out and slapped his face about 8 times. He's all jacked up and ready to go. That's good to see. There's a shot that goes through the crease a little bit wide to the left at Northfield. They still don't have any shots registered on the scoreboard here for either team, but that was about as close as one has got. There's a save by Frank that he stick saved and pushed behind the goal as Northfield picks it up and takes it around and tries to get it out of the zone, and they do. Chases on in center ice. Northfield lets it drift into their offensive zone. Pumper has it now, and he plays it in, but that's offsides. And they'll have to stop the clock and face off here with 14-17 to go in the first. Scoreless in the Class A quarterfinal.
Yeah, Raiders, just then, they had that push, and it was barely off sides, and that's fine. They're just going to get a reset and get ready to go. Great save by Max Frank on that last possession.
Yeah. Not even I don't know how they don't record that as a save. He hit it with his stick, and he was in the goal, but they don't have any shots on the scoreboard yet. Sometimes it takes a while. Stewart trying to play it out of the circle in front to the right of Frank, and they're having a little bit of trouble here. Thanks again to NCC Builders and Raider Automotive for sponsoring Raider Boys Hockey all this year. And still having trouble getting away from the goal area here, the Raiders defensively.
Oh, they're going to go now.
And held in by Orono. No, that's right past the blue line, but they're still wheeling and dealing. They knock it in past the blue line, now out again and up ahead for Northfield. That's going to be a slow roller to their goalie, Evan Schmidt. And he pushes it aside. It's into the corner to the right here, near side. On the half wall and fighting for it along there. Orono trying to get it out of the zone. A couple of bodies hit the ice, including Stewart. Nothing called. Here's Griffin Kennelly, number 21, with the puck. He gets it taken away from him at the blue line. Geiger stops it from going any farther than between the red line and blue line defensively. And Kennelly goes off the ice, and Kennelly comes in the game.
Save
and another
by
save
Max
by
Frank.
Max. He gloves that one and stops action with 13:03 to go. And
got a replay here.
A scoreless game, and a blank shot right from point-blank range. And Max all
Calm
over
and
that.
collected.
You bet.
Didn't panic, just flick the wrist.
That was taken by Trey Landa. He is their second leading scorer, and since Jackson Knight is out, he's their leading scorer in this game. From the season, so nice job there by Max. Needs a little more defensive help, and can't have point-blank shots like that from just 10 feet away. But Orono working around the goal here, and Geiger knocks it free into the far corner, out of the zone, but knocked back in by Orono. And now Geiger has it, and Ben will bring it right to the blue line and then pass it ahead. There's no icing there as it was deflected off of a stick. Orono picks it up in their end zone and gets it out of their offensive area, or their defensive area, I should say, Northfield's offensive zone. So back and forth early here in the first 5 minutes of the game. No score, and dumped into the Northfield zone behind the goal. And a collision behind there, including Jacob Peters for Northfield, with Boston Foster of Orono, and they're both up and battling again. It goes back out to the red line. Played back into the Northfield zone by Orono. Knocked down by a leg. Jacob Peters thinking there. It's loose out in front of the slot. But
Good job by the Raiders defense there.
Yeah, Miles Kennelly picked it up and got it out of there. And a line change for the Raiders. And good forechecking going on. Miles Kennelly putting some pressure on in the offensive zone by trying to steal that puck and get a quick goal. Oh, they score! Right through the legs, it looked like. We'll see on the replay. But Orono puts it in, and they take the lead. Rory Kevern scores to make it 1-0. And that is 5:29 of the first. So there goes your shutout, Lincoln. But, the Rory is replay. He's right out in the circle to the right of Max Frank, and he put it high. I think Max was looking low, and he went high on it. Over his left shoulder, or right past his left arm. We'll get the official announcement, but Rory Kevern gets the goal, and it's his 14th of the season for Orono, and they take the 1-0 lead here. 11:31 to go. As Northfield gets the face-off. Oh, it's Trey Landa. All right. Play continues in the far corner here in the Northfield defensive zone. I messed that up. It was Trey Landa who scored his 22nd of the year for Orono. And like I mentioned, that goes out of play behind the Northfield goal. He is the leading scorer for them now that Jackson Knight is not playing. At least we haven't seen him out there. Number 34 for Orono. But Trey Landa, 21 goals, 29 assists on the year. Second best on the team. And that, again, his 22nd of the year at even strength. 1-0 Orono here. 10:55 to go. Face off to Frank's right. And he sprawls in this crease, and he's able to stop the puck and hold on. And we'll face it off again in that circle to his right.
Yeah, tough goal there on Max. I mean, he was getting screened and really couldn't do anything. So, I mean, Trey Landa, he goes top right shelf and can't save it, but that's fine.
And they come in again, and a shot goes wide left of the goal for Orono, picked up here by Oliver Benjamin, taken out of the zone. He gets leveled at center ice. No call that I can see as Orono takes over into the offensive area. A whiff out front by Ryan DeLang, and Northfield takes it the other way. Looking to get this thing tied up. There was a save by their goalie, and a last turnaround try here by Christian Whiteman hit traffic. Then a save there by their goalie Schmidt, and they clear the zone to the Spartans of Orono. A couple of good chances there, and then a glove save by Schmidt as Northfield's starting to put some pressure on.
Raiders bunched of good opportunities there and just couldn't get it to go.
So far, officially on the scoreboard, they have it Orono 2-1 for Northfield, but I think it's more for both.
Yeah, I got 2 each for. I'm not on the air. There, now I'm on the air. I got 2 each on our scoreboard.
Okay. As they face off to the right of Schmidt, and in that is Brody Jensen for Northfield. They do control, and a shot goes wide right. It's behind the goal, and the centering pass is taken away by Orono, and here they come the other way. They had a little 2-on-2 with a couple of Raiders trailing on defense. They shoot one across the rink from near to far side. Now it's back on the near side, picked up by the Raiders. Trying to clear the zone has been a little bit of a problem early on here. They'll have to figure out what they're doing wrong and correct that. But Miles Kennelly brought it into the offensive zone. And a whiff out front there by Brody. But he's got it again, and then he gets tripped up.
Yeah, that's going to be
they're gonna
power play. So
get a
Raiders,
tripping penalty.
Raiders in these last 2 possessions have had a lot of scoring opportunities already. So, I mean, even after that first goal, they're starting to push back already.
Looks like number 16, who I thought scored the goal is going to go in for the penalty here. 2 minutes for tripping, and we'll see the vaunted Northfield 39.5% power play, 4th best in the state. They're explaining to Luca Decubellis of Orono exactly what the penalty was, so he can relay that to the coach. But that penalty happens at 7:31 of the first. And so far, Wild and Woolly play here, Lincoln, but I like what you said there. Northfield seems to be snapping out of it a little bit and getting some chances there in front of the net.
Yeah, those first couple minutes, to be honest, they looked ugly. Very, very ugly. And now they're starting to bring it back, push it into the zone more, and now they're going to have a power play, and hopefully they can capitalize and tie this game up.
Oh, it looks like, it's like the goal that they let in woke them up a little bit.
Yeah, and I mean,
they've been playing some sloppy defense. I know, Frank, that goal that scored, there was not a lot of defenders around him to help him out. He had one to his right, but nobody on the other side, and
that
would have helped.
If you look at this, I don't know when they called the tripping, because he gets tripped and then he loses the defenseman loses a stick and then gets tripped on the stick.
All right, well, they've got a guy in the box.
Yeah, right. Oh, wow.
And they haven't announced it yet because they took a timeout, and they got the face-off coming up here in the Orono zone. And it is 5-on-4, so when they come back from their break, they'll announce the penalty here. That's what we're waiting on. The players are all out there ready to go.
It is number 16, 2 minutes.
Okay. And the face-off, when it happens, Stewart will be out there. Geiger's out on the ice right now to try and get this power play goal. Griffin Kennelly I see out there, as well as Bridger Riley. It's part of the 5 out there. Cashin also. And that is knocked down the ice by Orono off the face-off. And we're down to 1:45 left in the power play for Northfield. Kennelly, it's Griffin giving it back to Bridger Riley, and he'll start him up here with Cashin to his right and Geiger to his left. He gets it to Geiger. Centers and off the post by Cashin, trying to cash in. Couldn't quite do it as it floats out of the zone, and Northfield will reset. Cashin has it now on the near side, near circle. Trying to go in, he gets harassed into the corner, and then helped out by Griffin Kennelly. They knock it free. Gets knocked out of the zone, though, and now we're down to 1:12 left in the power play.
That was a very close one, just off the post from
Will try and reload here. He's lurking out in front of the net, but then Orono knocks it all the way down the ice to kill more time. We're under a minute left now in the power play.
Raiders just aren't using this wisely right now and can't get anything going.
1-0 Orono here, 8:18 to go in the period, but 47 seconds left here on the power play as it's a little far for Geiger and trying to get it in the zone. Picked up there by Pumper, though. He takes it around to the far side, leaves it for Riley out front. Cross ice, get that goalie moving, and it's a chance out front with Oliver Benjamin. Just couldn't pull the trigger, and it gets knocked out of the zone. There's 27 seconds left in the man advantage here for Northfield as they leave it for Bridger Riley on the near circle, and that shot is blocked by traffic and knocked down the ice. They might get one more chance at a goal here on a power play. Oh, they take it in shorthanded trying to get a goal, but Frank was all over that one as Lachlan Hoffman was rejected there. And now we're back to full strength in 5 seconds. Orono is anyway, as the penalty runs out just now. And it's back to 5-on-5. Still 1-0 Orono. They steal it, bring it into the zone, but it's taken away by the Northfield D and knocked out of there. We have 7:18 to go, first period. Quarterfinals here, boys hockey, state tournament at the X. Jay Paul along with Lincoln Weber and Lance Reister bring you to the action here. Can't do the video as you're used to, but MSHSL has rules, and we'll follow them. That's fine. We're just happy to be here and bringing you this action here. Kind of audio only, but you got to love it, and hopefully Northfield can get it going here. There's a shot from the ball on the blue line that Max Frank stops, And hands off to a teammate. They're trying to clear the zone here, Northfield, and
Raiders just cannot get the puck out the zone.
Yep, they're struggling on the defensive end, trying to get it out of there. And once they get it into their offensive zone, they look good. But just getting it past their own blue line has been trouble so far here on the early going. But that's, the zing and the yin and the yang of hockey. You make adjustments, and they've got a great coaching staff, so they're going to be in there at the intermission telling them exactly what to do. Probably on the bench, too. Yeah, an icing there, and they'll bring it back to the Orono side for a face-off with 6:15 to go, opening period.
Yeah, Geiger, perfect pass, and goes off the pad of the goalie, and it hits the post.
Yeah, bounced into the post, actually. Wonder if he'd have hit it clean.
And then the Ashton Pupper shot couldn't get rebounded in.
Right now they have a 5-3 shots Orono on the scoreboard, and they win that draw and take it out of their zone, bring it in 2-on-3. And Frank got a piece of that one with a glove, and it went over the back of the goal. Still fighting for it, and there's Geiger. He hit his skate, and then he was able to knock it into the near corner. Back the other way it goes, and Bridger's going to pick it, or Riley's going to pick it up there. Yeah, Bridger.
Go.
They just cleared the zone, and Orono on the way back knocked it back in. They're just pests. That's all they are. And here comes Stewart, who passes it up to the red line to Cashin, who's going to come in on the left side. And he fires one. That was deflected by the goaltender, Schmidt. And it goes around to the far side, over by the half wall, right in front of the Orono bench. And they kind of weakly knock it out of the area, and picked up by Northfield, knocked back into the defensive zone of Northfield by the Spartans. Off the bench just there was Miles Kennelly, and it came right to him, and he almost couldn't believe his eyes.
That's
but he
going to be a
takes
penalty.
it in there, and a penalty on Orono. That's another trip. As
they guys have a shot
soon as
here.
they get a hold of it, they'll call it, but Northfield has a chance here to score.
They're going to calm down, maybe try to win the 6-on-5.
Carter Simon sends it into the zone. Up ahead into this far corner, then finally Orono gets a hold of it, and that's going to stop play. And we're going to have a second Orono penalty. And it might be Jacob Pfeiffer. Let's see who
that's
goes.
going to be the assistant captain, number 4.
Yep. Jacob Pfeiffer goes for 2 minutes.
So Raiders going to get another power play opportunity. Hopefully they can, this is a clear hook. You put a stick in his stomach and it just won't let him go. And
all right, well, second time on the power play here for the Raiders.
Not a good start to it.
And they knock it down the ice on the face-off here.
There we go.
Here comes Riley ahead to Cashin on the far side. He's in the circle now in the offensive zone, wraps around the other side. Centers one, and that goes off the goalie and behind the goal. Orono picks it up and sends it out of there. Yeah, they're pretty good so far on the penalty kill. Spartans there.
Raiders just, I feel like, not making the passes that they should be making. And
another minute 26 to go here on the second power play for the Raiders. See if they can tie it up with this one. That was a pass that went past Kennelly.
This is the pass.
It was too hard for Kennelly, and off the wall, and Orono sends it all the way down behind the goal now. Frank sets it up for Riley. He brings it up. He's got Benjamin with him, as well as Miles Kennelly. And Kennelly brings it across the blue line. He floats in behind the goal to the far circle. To Riley, to Kennelly, to Riley at the blue line. Now to the near circle, Benjamin, and they're just passing around trying to get an opening here. As shot goes wide to the left of the goal and held in by Benjamin. Riley has it on the far side. To Kennelly, back to Riley at the blue line. He'll send one in there, and that hits traffic. We're down to 33 seconds left, and Orono coming the other way. Riley has a one-on-one with the puck handler, Rory Kevern. Takes it away. This levels him. That's going to be a penalty on Riley. Just trying to save his goalie, but, he'll go to the bin. No, there's only 22 seconds left in the Northfield power play, and now when that runs out, there'll be about a minute and 38 for Orono to be on a power play. First penalty on Northfield. And it comes at 13:45. And Bridger, who 16 penalty minutes this season, Now up to 18. So they still have 22 seconds of 4-on-4. And the shot is
stolen.
Taken away, and here comes Brody Jensen down the... No, that was actually Henry Weber, number 12. And taken away from them by Orono. Now down to 5 seconds left in the 4-on-4. And Northfield goes 0 for 2 on the power play. Still a minute 36 left in the Orono power play now. And 2:46 left in the period. 1-0 Orono. Northfield digging for it. On the forecheck there, but nobody home to help out with that one, and Orono takes it into their offensive end. Back behind Frank as it's played out front. They pass it back and forth, and a shot goes through the crease right under the leg of Max.
Someone was there, that would have not been good.
You got Weber out there trying to kill the penalty. Score! They got one in. It is Ethan Pagel, 19th of the season, 2-0 Orono. Comes at 14:43 of the first. Yep, they're letting these guys get way too deep, and they're not being defended right. Just leaving them loose, and they're getting good shots. And that was a power play goal by Ethan Pagel. So they're 1 for 2 on the power play. Or 1 for 1, actually. That was their first power play. So 2-0 Orono, and 6-4 in shots. Wow, Northfield's got their work cut out for them here. They got to get back into this thing. And Michael Stewart in the face-off circle. He takes on play continues behind Orono goal. Actually, their goaltender Schmidt stops that one and stops the clock at 2:04 to go here in the first period. Back to 5-on-5. After the power play goal by Orono. Stewart in the face-off against Rory Covern. And Orono wins that draw as well as they get it out of their defensive zone, bring it into the Northfield defensive end, into the far corner. And they deal it on the back to the near corner. Shot out in front is taken away. Nice job there by Michael Stewart. But Orono still with the puck and bringing it forward to the far circle. Loose out in front, knocked away, and here comes Griffin Kennelly the other way for Northfield. He's got Riley with it into the zone behind the goal, tries to center it, but Cashin wasn't in the place that Riley thought he was, and it's taken away by Orono the other way. And here the one guy comes coast to coast, gets a shot off. Frank redirects that one into the near corner, and it goes out of the zone. And almost stolen away by Northfield with a chance there. As back behind the goal here for Orono, and out in front by the blue line, there's a shot that goes wide left. 1 minute left here in the first period. 2-0 Orono over Northfield in the boys' quarterfinal here at the state tournament. 3-seed Orono, 6-seed, 3-seed Northfield, 6-seed Orono. But so far, it's the underdogs who have taken it to the Raiders as we're down to 40 seconds left. Gathered up by Raiders in their defensive zone. They've had trouble all through this first period just trying to get it past their own blue line. And again, Orono takes it away at center ice and into the offensive area they come. Float one in there. It's picked off by Ashton Pumper. He gets it up ahead to Christian Whiteman. Fires it in from the red line, and Northfield will get a line change here with 15 seconds left in the opening period. Try to steal it away and get a goal here, boys, as time's running down to 8 seconds. And they do some good forechecking there and take it away, but Orono is able to get it away, and with 2 seconds left, it'll end the first period, 2-0 Orono. And a 6-4 lead in shots for the Spartans as well. in this first period. So, not what we had hoped, but there's still 2 periods left. And we will take a break here and be back with some information in the first intermission from the X in St. Paul, the boys Class A quarterfinal at the state tournament here on NorthfieldLive.com.
How long we got?
Northfield Insurance offers more than just home and auto. They offer business insurance, health insurance, life insurance, and bonds as well. They have a combined 147 years of experience across 6 employees to make sure that you are getting the best possible insurance for your exact needs. Not only will they protect what's yours, they'll make sure that you're cared for like family. Find out how you can get the right insurance for you at nfldins.com or by calling 507-645-8861. Northfield Insurance Agency. They've got you covered.
Scopos Athletics offers personal and one-on-one training to help you reach your aspirations. With one of our experienced coaches, each session will teach and demonstrate foundational movements as well as review your range of motion and various scales to get you moving safely. You'll love our trainers and our exciting quick workout routines. You'll also benefit from nutritional guidance, variety of classes, and 24-hour gym access. Visit scoposathleticsmn.com to schedule a free consultation and start your journey.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Iott's janitorial services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Iott today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Hi, I'm Adam Steffel, president of NCC Builders. Is your kitchen feeling cramped? Is your bathroom outdated? Or maybe your basement is just wasted space? At NCC Builders, we specialize in transforming homes to meet your needs. Whether it's upgrading your kitchen, turning your bathroom into a spa-like retreat, or converting your basement into a functional living space, we're here to bring your vision to life. Let's start planning your remodel or new build today. NCC Builders, transforming homes and building dreams. Visit nccbuilders.com.
How can I help you today?
I don't think I'm in the right place. I have big dreams, like crab brewery-sized dreams.
I like it.
Your bank is very,
Cozy?
yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We prefer more personal interactions. We dedicate the majority of our space to our customers' dreams.
Wow. Look at that.
I know, it never gets old.
Wow. This is way bigger than your office.
Registration is now open for boys youth lacrosse. Kids ages 6 through 14 years old interested can sign up on RaiderLacrosse.com. 1 day a week practices start in April, 2 day per week practices in May, and games begin in June. We field boys youth teams at 8, 10, 12, and 14U to play in the Youth Lacrosse Minnesota League. Games are mostly played in the South Metro. To register, go to RaiderLacrosse.com or find the click-through link on Northfield Live's homepage for more information. The Blue Line Club, an organization that supports the NHS boys hockey team, would like to thank all of our sponsors and recognize our gold level sponsors for their contributions to this year's Raider boys hockey team. Sponsorships of the Blue Line Club enable equipment purchasing, team meals, and more. Gold level sponsors include College City Beverage, Hartman Insurance, Keith Plumber Plumbing and Heating, Merchants Bank, NCC Builders, Northfield Lines, Raider Automotive, Schultz Electric, Trek Properties, the Northfield VFW, and the Waterford Warriors. Thank you, Blue Line Club sponsors, for helping make Raider hockey a success.
Stay up to date on Raider activities by following Northfield Live on social media. See what's on tap for the weekend daily game day graphics. You'll get the fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated, and comment any questions for quick answers. Follow us on Facebook at Northfield Live MN and on Instagram and X at Northfield Live.
Back here at the X, I am Jay Paul over here in this corner. This is Lincoln Weber over here, the young man, the good-looking dude right there. Lance Priester, our producer. It's 2-0 after 1 period here. Let me move in and get on camera here. Gosh, I have to get that close to you, Lincoln. Your thoughts on the first period, sir?
I felt like they were just really lazy and just weren't playing good D, and that's kind of how those two goals happened, was a lazy defense on that first one, and really we just let the puck get out in front and couldn't get it out on the second one. So.
And Will Cashin hit in the post over there, and Pumper was close to it. So, I mean, the offensive end looks all right. I mean, they do score most of their goals in the first, and now that's gone, but they're going to have to adjust here. And, of course, you got Mike Luckcraft, one of the best hockey coaches in the state, so I'm sure he's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve that he can make the adjustments.
Yeah, I feel like maybe they got to come out this period, though. They got to come out hot and early and make sure they can come out and just really put it to them to start the second period.
Yeah, early and often, for sure. Got to be the aggressor and not necessarily get penalties, but, win those races into the corner for the puck and take it down there and pepper their goalie with shots and get back into this thing, because there's no tomorrow, man. Well, there is a tomorrow, but you're playing in the loser's bracket if you can't do it. You're at Mariucci at like 10 in the morning, and that's no fun. We played 11 o'clock Friday in the semifinal against St. Cloud Cathedral. So it's not out of the question. It's only 2-0, so I think we've come back from. In fact, we were down 2-0 to Orono earlier this year at their house and came back and scored 4 unanswered to win 4-2. So it can be done. It has been done recently. So, but they did get 2 goals from Trey Landa, his 22nd, even strength, and a power play goal from Ethan Pagel, his 28th goal of the season. 3 penalties in the period, Kevin and Pfeiffer for Orono, and Riley on a 2-minute, which they did score the power play goal on. And so not a great start. But, by the way, we have Northfield boys basketball tonight. They're starting their section play, the quarterfinal against Austin at home tonight. We'll have that game. We found sponsors. It's Mike and Ann McGovern, who are just been inducted into the Northfield Hall of Fame, I believe, and also the Imes family. So they're combining Imes family and Mike and Ann McGovern, making it possible for us to do the quarterfinal tonight. Northfield against Austin boys basketball at Northfield High School. So that's exciting. It'll be at 7 o'clock game time tonight here on NorthfieldLive.com. Our scoreboard sponsor, Heritage Bank. You look at it, and shots are fairly even here, like in 6-4 in favor of Orono. So it seems like we have more than 4 shots, but that's what they're saying, 4 shots. And we're going to have to cash in on them here pretty soon. And Northfield with a 0-for-2 power play on a 39.5% power play, 4th best in the state. And they got shut down in that first period on 2 power plays. That's got to change, too. If you get the power play, you're going to have to get in there and get a goal before this thing gets away from them.
Yeah, I mean, if we get a power play, we really just got to capitalize and can't just... I mean, we had a great shot with that Will's cash-in shot, but it barely missed, and then Ashton Pupper's 1T, and it almost went in, then we couldn't get the rebound shot.
Could have been tied, yeah. Could very easily have been tied here after the first. So we'd like to thank NCC Builders and Raider Automotive. They're the boys hockey sponsors all season long here for Northfield Raiders. And NCC Builders, specializing in transforming homes and building dreams. And Raider Automotive, your locally owned auto service shop, collision repair center, and towing facility. Thank you, NCC Builders and Raider Automotive, for supporting Raider boys hockey here on Northfield Live. We do appreciate that. So we're going to take a break. It's 2-0 in the first intermission here. Orono leading the good guys. And we're coming right back here on NorthfieldLive.com from the X in St. Paul.
Hometown Credit Union has proudly been serving your community for over 50 years. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Visit our website at hometowncu.coop and see why Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Raider Automotive at Valley Auto House is a big supporter of Northfield activities, now offering 20% service labor discount for parents with children involved in any Northfield Public Schools extracurricular activities. Valley Auto House is a full-service collision center, towing facility, and automotive repair shop, servicing all makes and models. We do everything from oil changes, brakes, and suspension to engine replacement. Valley Auto House is on Highway 3 South in Northfield, open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, or find us at valleyautohouse.net. Go Raiders!
Professional Dental Group of Northfield, the doctors, Becky Johnson, John Nowak, Brian Cravey, Tyler Yankee, and Mallory Peterson would like to remind you that February is Dental Health Month. New patients in the month of February will receive a free exam and necessary x-rays. The doctors and staff at Professional Dental Group would love to see your smile. You can find us on the web at pdgdentists.com or give us a call at 507-645-5264.
Northfield Youth Baseball registration is open. Children entering kindergarten through 3rd grade interested in playing baseball can sign up for the in-house league at northfieldyouthbaseball.com before March 15th. The goal of the in-house baseball league is to give every child an opportunity to play and enjoy the great game of baseball. All games are played at Seckler Park. Enjoy watching your kids develop skills, knowledge of the game, and sportsmanship this summer. For more registration information, visit northfieldyouthbaseball.com and click on the in-house registration link before March 15th. We've also added a clickable link to the Northfield Youth Baseball Association's website right here on northfieldlive.com.
What is your dream living location? Full service condo building, low maintenance house, house on a lake, lots of acreage? There are so many options. To start the search for your ideal location, contact one of our local and relentless agents at Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group today, or visit our website at c21atwood.com. Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group. We're unstoppable together.
Northfield Retirement Community is proud to introduce Enhanced Care Assisted Living. In this recently expanded area of our campus, we have increased daily licensed nursing coverage, making it possible to provide a higher level of clinical care and monitoring to those in need of additional support. This enhanced model of care provides more choices, allowing residents to age where they are. Contact Northfield Retirement Community for more information at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
Franzen Bank and Trust, where our mission is to determine your needs, develop relationships, and deliver solutions. We do this with superior customer service through timely communication by empowered employees who love to support the Northfield Dundas area. I'm Aaron Nibby, and I chose to be a business banker at Franzen Bank and Trust for these reasons. Stop by and meet me for your business banking needs at Franzen Bank and Trust, off Highway 3 in Dundas.
Champion Sports is your one-stop shop for baseball and softball gear this spring. With a wide selection of bats, gloves, and game day merch for kids and adults alike. Whether you're a Raider, Knights, or Ole fan, Champion Sports is your go-to for fan apparel and swag. Champion Sports has it all. Find us online at championsportsnorthfield.com or check us out on Facebook and Instagram to know when the latest gear is in stock. Gear up like a champion at Champion Sports.
All right, we're back here at the X in St. Paul with second period action coming up here. Northfield just taking the ice here after the first intermission. Down 2-0 to Orono. You know, got to give Orono credit. They came in here without their top goal scorer, Jackson Knight. That's 33 goals and 29 assists, and he's not playing so far. And they took it to it. Their second and third best scorers, Trey Landa and Ethan Pagel, stepped up and each got a goal in that first period. And Lincoln, I know I agree with you that the defense needs a little work here for the Raiders. Are you on?
Yeah. Yeah,
the defense needs a little work for the Raiders. We've talked about too many guys get too deep in on Max Frank.
Yeah, they just couldn't play defense to save their lives, and you got to play defense to win championships. So.
Oh, definitely, yeah. In most sports, it is very important. I would imagine that Mike Luckcraft and his group got together with these guys and said, come on, that's not Raider hockey. Let's get together and start helping each other out here. And hopefully we'll see a whole different game here in this second period, and we'll get right back into it. But, yeah, 2-0. I mentioned when you stepped away, Lance, in the game earlier this year, it was 2-0 in Orono over Northfield, and then we scored 4 unanswered. Winning 4-2. So it's been done before recently.
That makes me feel better.
These two teams, so it's not over yet.
And that first one, you know, like Lincoln said, it was Max was screened by a couple of our guys, you know, inadvertently.
Yeah.
And it was, you know, we got to give the Orono kid a great credit. He had a great shot, utilizing both those Northfield players as a screen and then going over Max's left-hand shoulder. So that was the first one, and yeah, the second one, a power play goal. So the Raiders have got some good shots on there, and they have definitely a few good opportunities, so I'm sure you guys covered that.
Yep.
So
hit the post for sure on Cashins, and so here we go. We've got Stewart in the face-off circle, starting the second period here, and the draw goes to Orono. They fire it in. Northfield will go left to right this period in their white uniforms with the gold trim, and Orono in the blues with the red trim and white numerals. Here comes Cashin right down the middle into the slot, and they tried to get it to Griffin Kennelly, but that got knocked away.
I think he thought Kennelly was a little closer there.
Geiger digging for it in the far corner, and now Stewart. He'll bring it right up to the goal, and he couldn't get a shot off, and there's a shot. It goes in!
Griffin Kennelly!
It's going to be Griffin Kennelly with his 19th of the year, and look at that, 33 seconds into the second period.
They are back. They're ready to play.
Cut the lead in half.
Change the attitude, change the energy. Let's go.
And it is 2-1 Orono now. And Griffin, boy, replay is
shot by, I think
Stewart brought it across the crease, and then Griffin was right there between defenders. I mean, there was a lot of defenders up front.
Michael bringing around the crease, kicked it out to Will. Will shot it, and Griffin got the rebound.
So Griffin gets him back in the game here on an even strength goal. It makes it 2-1 Orono. And just 33 seconds into the second. Now we're starting to breathe a little easier.
Hopefully this will get the Raiders a little life.
Hey, they got the name right and everything.
Yeah. It's always Kennelly.
Cashin's going to get the assist, one of them anyway, as
it's probably Stewart and Will. Stewart and Cashin.
Stewart will get one now. Cashin probably gets the second. So it's 2-1, and here back in play. Northfield has it, got it out of their defensive zone, but it's knocked back in by the Spartans. Turn that other mic off here. Oh, all right, I'm still hearing it. There you go. Into the Northfield offensive zone, and taken out again by Orono, and we're 15 and a half left here. 6-6 in shots, which means we're leading here 2-0 in shots this period. And, of course, one of them cashed in by Griffin Kennelly, and it's 2-1. Orono shoots it in into the far corner, and it's Riley who picks it up, but can't get it out of the zone. And Orono loads up for a shot in the slot, but they can't quite pull the trigger, and it's good defense there by Northfield getting back and covering up for their goalie. As Orono will continue to possess the puck out in front. Oh, they hit the post. That was lucky. Trey Landa going for his second goal of the game. He hit the post over there.
I thought that was going in.
Boy, he had a chance.
That is what you call luck.
Yeah, it's very much. Then Northfield has a chance. That hit the side of the net. And now knocked out of their offensive zone. Here comes Orono the other way. Into, across the blue line, down into the near corner. Taken away by the Raiders. 14 and a half to go.
Oh, Ben Geiger doing what he does normally, just take it down the ice.
Ben in the far circle, offensively, cross ice to Riley. And a shot that goes wide right and around the back as Griffin Kennelly and also Brody Jensen fighting for it there. Jensen knocks it out to the blue line for Stewart, who takes a shot. That's blocked and stolen and taken the other way, and he's got a little breakaway chance. Nice pass, and they score. That was Talon Reuter scoring his third of the year. Beautiful pass. They got Frank moving to his left and passed it across the ice, and Reuter getting his third of the season to make it 3-1 Orono. Well, they picked it off at the blue line and took it all the way in.
Blocked the shot, and another guy gets back with him, and he makes a beautiful pass.
Yeah, right in the corner. Boy, and Max almost got back there to stop that one, but they had him moving too far the other way.
Bridger committed to the guy.
So that's 2:53 of the second, and Talon Reuter makes it 3-1 Orono. Well, that's not what we wanted, but even strength goal. And still plenty of time. 14 minutes left in this period and all of the third yet. But we've got to stop them from scoring.
Yep.
As here's Stewart trying to wrap around. That one didn't work, but boy, what a chance there.
That one's kept in.
And here's Cashin on the right side. He takes a shot that's blocked by the goalie Schmidt. A turnaround shot misses. Stewart took that one, and it's knocked out of the zone by the Spartans. Boy, a couple of great chances for Northfield there. But Schmidt was all over both of those shots. 9-7 Orono in shots all of a sudden. And here comes the Raiders again. It's Carter Simon. And it goes the other way out of the zone. Gathered up by the Raider D. They send it back into the offensive end, and Orono able to get it out of there. Here they are at the red line, going right to left. And it's offside. So they'll stop playing. They'll have a face-off coming here. 13:15 to go, second period. 3-1 Orono.
Just a couple more shot opportunities, and
so they're going to face off on the red dot outside the Northfield zone here, near side. It's controlled by the Spartans. And then taken away right away by Geiger and the Raider D.
It's going to be a bounce off the boards.
As it goes into the far side corner on Northfield offensive zone. As they're fighting to try and get again down by one. They need a goal badly here. Orono takes it away, though, and reverses it to the near side corner. Taken away by Orono. A centering pass. Geiger whiffed almost. He had a piece of it.
But
then Canelli tried to put it in. That was actually Benjamin who had a shot. It went wide right. And now fighting for it. Both teams to get it out of the Northfield offensive end, and it goes behind.
Perfect
Frank.
out and front pass and just over the net. Here's the replay.
As we have stoppage here, and we'll have the face-off coming up.
Perfect pass by Whiteman to Benjamin, but it just goes too high, and then a wish shot.
12:29 to go here in the second. 3-1 Orono. They'll face off to Schmidt's left in the Orono defensive zone. And the Spartans win that draw. A nice crunching check there by Henry Weber, but Orono able to get it all the way down the ice to the Northfield end. And back they come. Now, my family's telling me I can go ahead and do that game tonight in the basketball game.
Oh, there you go.
So
there you go.
We'll have the Northfield boys basketball game against Austin here on Northfield Live at 7 o'clock. Thanks to Mike and Ann McGovern, Hall of Fame members, and also the Imes family. I'm sure Lance knows them all well. As the stoppage, and there's a slow getting up there for Brody Jensen in the corner, but he does manage to get to his skates. Another stoppage on 11:55 to go here in the second. 3-1 Orono. Winner plays Friday at 11 a.m. against St. Cloud Cathedral. The loser is going to play tomorrow against Matamidi at 10. Is it 10 a.m.?
I think.
10 a.m. game tomorrow at Mariucci in the consolation bracket. So that's a quick turnaround. You don't want to do that.
We do not want to do that.
Let's win and get a day between here. Down 2. It's not a done deal yet. There's plenty of time. There's 28.5 minutes left in this game, so a lot of things can happen. And they don't have their high scorer. I know they've played well here in the early going, Orono, but you never know. We can affect that ourselves by playing a little bit better. Cashin was so close on a shot that hit the post in the first period, and they came close here in the second on a couple of shots. Just got to change their luck a little bit. As it's sent in behind the Orono goal, just sitting there, and the Spartans pick it up. As Cashin tried to get there, but wasn't in time. Stewart, though, holds it in the zone. And around the back it comes. They're trying to get it out of there. Orono can't quite do it. It's picked up by Stewart in the near circle. His shot is blocked by traffic out front. And then Joey Fogarty ends up knocking it back behind the goal.
Perfect out front pass, just no one there for Cashin.
Anticipating and just nobody being there for the completion of the pass and the play. But Orono knocks it all the way down the ice, and they'll get a line change as the Raiders pick it up behind their own goal line. Taken by Orono, still in the zone there. And now Northfield able to get it out of there to the red line, into their own offensive zone. Whiteman's right out in front. They pass it to him, but he was bothered there by a defender and couldn't quite get his stick fully on that. He still, though, is fighting for it. Nice job by Whiteman, keeping after it on the forecheck. As also doing that is Charlie Becker. And they hold it in the zone. Whiteman's got it behind the goal here. If he can get somebody to center it to, he gets knocked down behind the goal. No penalty. As Orono breaks it free, and they will take it out of the zone here with 9:58 to go in the second. They shoot it in and get a line change. 3-1 Orono. We broke a 4-game losing streak to these Spartans by winning 4-2 at their house earlier this year. And we were down 2-0 in that game. So it's very possible that we can come back and get this one, as the shutout streak has ended at 6 games. But we won 5 of those and lost the one to Delano. But, man, the last 6 games have been quite a ride for sure with the shutouts.
Yeah.
But that's all right. Let's shut them out the rest of the way here and hold them to 3 goals, and that'll make it a possibility for the 12th leading scoring team in the state to get 4 anyway. Maybe more, but Orono, they're fighting for it in the center ice area. They knock it into the Raider zone and get a line change while the Northfield D picks it up. Trying to get it ahead, taken away at the red line by the Spartans, and they play it back in. They got a 2-goal lead. They're not too concerned about keeping too much offensive pressure on. They're just trying to kill some time here. Rest up the legs a little bit, but Northfield needs to be on the attack. And here comes
open
Kennelly.
Cross crease that
and
just
sitting right
foul.
out in front, Sitting out in front was Gilbertson, but they couldn't get it to him, and it's floated all the way down to the Northfield side of the ice.
Wow.
And an icing call will bring it back to Orono's end for the face-off here with 8:31 to go, second period, 3-1 Orono. Yeah. Not going the Raiders' way here in this first half of this game. We're 9 minutes, about halfway through the second period. Yes, 8:31 to go here. They got timeout on the
TV timeout.
ice, so we could take a quick break if you got one there, Lance. And otherwise, we can keep it here and talk too. But 3-1 Orono, 9-7 Orono in shots. Still 8:31 left in the second period of the. Okay, we'll be back after a quick break here on NorthfieldLive.com.
Northfield Area Chamber of Commerce annual Community Market Fair is coming up Saturday, March 29th from 9 to 3. It's at the Dundas Dome with over 100 vendors. There's food trucks, shopping, family fun activities like a bouncy house and face painting. The Community Market Fair is much more than just a home and garden show. Local exhibitors will cover all your needs from home, garden, lifestyle, health, and leisure. There's something for everybody. Join us for this year's Community Market Fair on Saturday, March 29th from 9 to 3 at the Dundas Dome. It's brought to you by Century 21 Atwood Professional Pride Group.
Hi, I'm Adam Steffel, president of NCC Builders. We specialize in transforming homes to meet your needs. Let's start planning your remodel or new build today. NCC Builders, transforming homes and building dreams. Visit nccbuilders.com.
Northfield Area Chamber of Commerce annual Community Market Fair is coming up Saturday, March 29th from 9 to 3. It's at the Dundas Dome with over 100 vendors. There's food trucks, shopping, family fun activities like a bouncy house and face painting. The Community Market Fair is much more than just a home and garden show. Local exhibitors will cover all your needs from home, garden, lifestyle, health, and leisure. There's something for everybody. Join us for this year's Community Market Fair on Saturday, March 29th from 9 to 3 at the Dundas Dome. It's brought to you by Century 21 Atwood Professional Pride Group.
Back here at the X, 3-1 Orono, and face-off coming after the timeout. Number 1 line for Northfield out there with Griffin Kennelly and Cashin and Stewart, and then defensively Geiger and Riley trying to work a goal here to make it another 1-goal game. It's in the Orono zone here in the near circle. It's the face-off. And need another goal here. Boy, I thought when we scored the 1 to make it 2-1, all the momentum shifted towards Northfield, and then it didn't take 2 minutes for Orono to stop that and score another one of their own. There's some Northfield fans on the big screen here, dressed in black. The blackout is trying to do its effect. Northfield holds it in the zone momentarily, and it's taken away by Orono. Then taken back by the Raiders as Riley has it. He plays it across ice to Geiger. Back to Bridger.
Oh, wow.
And then he sends one in. That's icing, going to bring it back for a face-off in the Northfield zone. Still 8:11 to go in the second. 3-1 Orono. They have been here, both teams have been here 3 years in a row at the state tournament, so lots of experience to rely on here. Some of these guys were sophomores and younger first time they were here, so they know the drill for sure. But boy, Orono has impressed me coming out here without their top goal scorer and really taking it to Northfield. They've got a chance here as they take it away at the blue line into the Northfield zone. Geiger chasing after it. I can't get over how much trouble Northfield's having getting it out of their own zone. They just don't usually have that much trouble. Shot goes in. His glove glances off the glove of Frank. And Bridger plays it out of the zone to center ice. It's picked up there by Kennelly. That's Griffin. Takes it behind the goal. Gets it knocked off his stick. Oh, he's able to recover. And a shot by Stewart. A couple shots actually off the pad of Schmidt, and no goal. Man, that was close. Stewart had a couple of whacks at it there. We'll see on the replay that we see here at the X. We need some of this, Lance, at our...
Yeah. You want some bigger replay screens right in front of you?
Yeah.
I got one in the Northfield Ice Arena. It's just off to the side a little bit.
The scoreboard here is as big as the arena back home.
That's true.
As that face-off is won by the Spartans, and they take it into the zone, but they're offsides.
Yeah, Raiders, came out strong and then let up the goal, and now they've just been kind of slow again to start since Orono scored again. And
It do not look like they have a lot of oomph going for them here. They've got to get their mojo back, and the face-off is in that red dot outside the Northfield zone, and controlled by Orono, but taken away by the Raiders along the bench area. And Orono gets a shot, saved by Max. He kicked it into the near corner, and it's picked up there. Here comes Northfield the other way. That'll be Charlie Becker bringing it and knocking it into the offensive end. Whiteman chasing it down and does a good forecheck there and takes it away on the near wall by the circle. And then Orono able to play it out of the zone and all the way down the ice. And they wave off the icing, and Northfield picks it up as Orono gets a line change, and they couldn't get behind him. And back the other way comes Orono into the near circle. That shot goes through the crease and into the far corner, and Kennelly plays it all the way down into the other zone. Miles Kennelly, by the way, in that one. And back and forth it goes in no man's land into the far corner now in the Northfield defensive zone. Picked up there by Geiger, but it was taken away from him. And now it dribbles to the near wall with 6:10 to play in the second. 3-1 Orono. Not going the way we had planned as a 3 seed here. As the Raiders are going to get not only 1, but 3 goals if they want to win here. 3 more, I should say. And hold them down a little bit, as they have not been able to, because this Orono team is really good at taking it away at the red line and then getting the numbers working in their favor and scoring goals here so far. They take it out of the scrum on the far side wall, walk in, and score. Got it right past Frank with a backhand. Frank's still laying on the ice face down. He's getting up slowly. I don't know if he's just disgusted or if he's hurt, but slow moving there. But they did get the 4th goal, and it's 4-1 now. Orono, this is not looking good. That was 11:25 of the second. I don't even know who got that one. Let me see on the replay here. 16 takes it off of the wall, comes in, sweeps in front, and then, yep, he's the one that put it in. That's Rory Kevern. Yep, that's his 14th of the season. Even strength. 4-1 Orono. No penalties here in the second period yet. And boy, they are fired up as they should be. They're playing a whale of a ball game here against our Raiders. Thanks. Here we get the call on it. It's Kevern, I guess. So, yeah, 4-1. 5:15 remain here in the second. 10-8 in shots, Orono. Stoppage here, they'll have another face-off. The red dot, far side, outside the Northfield zone. Actually, near side. And it's controlled by Northfield as Cashin has it, and it's taken away from him, but he gets it back and then brings it into the zone, but it's knocked out of there, and they'll have to chase it back to their defensive side. It's kind of down to crunch time now, 5 minutes left in the second. Shot goes in. It was saved by Max and open the near side, but Orono not able to take advantage and put that one in as it's knocked down the other side here. Taken away by Geiger for Northfield. Held in the offensive zone by Stewart, and now it's drifting to the other side of the ice, and it's out of the zone. Raiders, Geiger to the red line, into the zone. He might get a shot here. Goes right through the slot, but it was knocked off of his stick. And Orono gets it out of the zone and goes the other way. As Caitlin Kolb takes it in and gets it out of play, and stoppage with 4:21 to go. 4-1 Orono. This is going to be a monumental comeback if Northfield's going to win this one.
Yeah, I mean, they're really just going to have to show up in the third period, and
I'd like to see him show up in the last 4:21 of this period and get a goal back here, at least one, without Orono scoring again. That's the key. You can't let them score anymore if you want to get back into this thing. And they've just been and go 2 for each period so far. It's way too much as goes into the Orono defensive end there, but no Raiders there to do anything with it. As Orono takes it the other way, they fire it into the far corner of the Northfield defensive zone, and it's taken away by Simon down in the near wall here, the half wall, on the near side. Northfield needs a break here, like a mistake where they can pick it off and take it in for an easy goal. They're just peppering Frank with shots. He's on his stomach, and they hit the open side of the net for their 5th goal of the game.
They waved it off.
Okay. Either the net was off the moorings or somebody was interfering with Frank. He was on his, they're tumbling on top of our goalie.
Oh, it's a kick-in. It's a kick-in. They called a kick-in.
That's exactly what it is. I saw that on the replay. So they waved it off right away, too.
Great officiating there.
Yeah, that was really good. So still 4-1. But again, getting in on Frank.
Yeah, he just kicks it in.
Getting in on Frank and getting him on his belly, and it was a wide open net. But they're going to explain it to the Orono bench here, and then the face-off will be in the red dot outside Northfield zone and the near side of the ice. 13-8 in shots in favor of Orono. Is that what you have, Lance?
I'm going to go with them.
All right.
They weren't putting them on regularly.
Yeah, it's been hit or miss, but shot by Kennelly just kind of died in front of the goal, and here comes Orono the other way. As we have 3:15 to go in the second, back behind the goal, and it's Lachlan Hoffman fighting for it in the corner with Stewart of Northfield. It's over by the half wall, taken up by Orono again as they come back into the zone to the near corner. Northfield having that defensive trouble. I don't know if Orono says something on film that they could take advantage of offensively, but they have worked it here today with a 4-1 lead. And again, block it from getting out of the zone. Orono send it back in. Northfield has to chase it down, send it forward. And now it's Bridger Riley bringing it into the offensive end. Around the back of the goal, and a crunching shot from Riley as he took Cruz Fay into the wall there and really hard. And play continues in the near corner. Northfield holding on to it in their offensive zone. They got to get it out front and score one here, but it's knocked out of the zone by the Spartans.
One-on-one.
Chased down by Jacob Peters, then taken away. And finally, Brody Jensen tries to sweep it aside, but Orono holds it in the zone. And they score. This time it's going to count. Off of the back wall, a nice pass out front. Kevern's going to score.
Just a lazy pass gets stolen, and they get it out in front.
So
yeah, that was a good hustle play there by Orono. They just wouldn't give up on it. They were able to pick one off and toss it back in front of the net. Here it hits the back wall, and
yep, just center it. See, that's the problem. Northfield has not had anybody in front of the net when it's centered out there, and Orono has every time. It seems like somebody's sitting there just waiting to put it in. 2 in a row for Kevern in the game. His 15th of the season, and it's 5-1. And 1 power play goal, but 4 even strength goals for Orono, and 1 even strength for Northfield, but starting to wilt under the pressure here. There's a stoppage here, and they'll face off in the Orono zone to the right of goalie Evan Schmidt, who has made 7 saves on 8 shots. Only 8 shots for Northfield. That seems quite a bit lower than it needs to be, too. But I think they missed a few along the way, because it seems like we had 4 in the first period, and now 4 here.
I would agree. I wasn't following along there because they weren't counting all of them, and so then I just relied on them.
And
it does seem extra low.
That's the official word anyway, though, is 14-8 shots. There goes one across the ice. Northfield keeping the pressure up here on offense, but it goes out of play. And into the Northfield cheering section there. And a Northfield fan in an official's uniform ends up with it. So stoppage with 1:29 to go here in the second, and it is 5-1 Orono. Looks like a 10 o'clock game at Mariucci tomorrow.
Still got a whole nother period to play here.
It's true, but we got to outscore them by 5 to win.
It is a big hole.
Well, they've got 5 in this amount of time. I guess we could do it back to them here. As maybe they'll take it a little easy. Who knows with a big lead, but there was a shot that was stopped by Schmidt, and now another stop. Oh, we got a penalty going. Orono player knocked off the helmet of Brody Jensen, and he's going to go. He's arguing with the official, Luca Decabellis. He's their penalty leader, 35 minutes in the sin bin. He'll be going for 2 more. This will be the 3rd power
What's
play.
his number?
Number 3. Decubellis. Maybe I got the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable there, but we shall see when he gives the description here, the PA guy. And the opposing number 7s. So a 3rd power play for Northfield. They're 0 for 2 so far. Riley plays it across to Geiger, and he fires one in there. Somebody stand over there.
Oh, Michael Stewart
gets the goal. That was quick. The power play goal makes it 5-2. 58.7 to go here in the second. So officially 16:02. And Michael Stewart comes up with his 15th of the season. And it was beautiful. Nice Bly. It was a save, I thought. And then a rebound came off, and Stewart was able to knock it in. Here's the replay we're watching.
It went over the goalie, and he brought his stick just behind the goalie.
There's one at a time, right?
Yep. 1 for 3 on the power play. And it's 5-2. Northfield coming back a little bit here. 2 goals this period. Unfortunately, they've allowed 3. But referee spending some time here talking to the Orono bench.
I think he might be called. Yeah. I think they're trying to argue about that because he brought his stick so high.
5-minute major. Maybe. I don't know. Well, it's over now. We got the power play, and there's no more. It's 5-on-5. So 5-2, 56 seconds left here in the second. Be nice to see us get another quick goal before the end of the period. So Riley got an assist on that one. Cashin has it behind the goal. He comes in, he puts it right out in front, but it was saved by Schmidt, and he holds on. Some more shoving going on with Griffin Kennelly and one of the Orono players. That is broken up quickly.
36 seconds left. If the Raiders can somehow score one more, that would be a big momentum
It would be huge.
turner.
They'd only be down 2 going to the third. There's Stewart in the face-off, and he wins that draw. Riley has it. Back by the blue line. He's going to struggle to get it down there. They push it into the near corner with 25 seconds to go. Kennelly, it gets away from him behind the goal. He's fighting for it again. Stewart picks it up there, and then Orono has control and can't get it out of the zone with 15 seconds left. And they'll ricochet it off the back wall and to the near circle. Still held in by Riley. Here's a shot from the blue line. That hits Schmidt in the pads, and with 1 second left, they can't quite get it done. They were very close to making it a 5-3 game there, but ran out of time. And so we'll be in the second intermission here, a 5-2 Orono lead. And they lead, actually we tied them up in shots at 14 each here at the end of that period with a flurry of shots. So they got their work cut out for them, but 3-goal deficit is not impossible, and we'll see how they do when we come back here to the X in the quarterfinals of the boys state high school hockey tournament on NorthfieldLive.com.
Savings account from Community Resource Bank can help you save money on medical expenses when used in conjunction with a qualifying high-deductible health plan. And HSA offers the return of a savings account with the convenience of checking, all while earning a competitive interest rate. Stop by one of our locations or visit crb.bank to learn more. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Northfield Ford Chrysler is the home of the best price guarantee. There is no question. We have the best price in the area for new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. If not, we'll make it so. Bring in your deal in writing from another dealership, and if we can't match it or beat it, we'll write you a check for $500. Get started shopping. Stop in to Northfield Ford Chrysler, take a test drive, and we'll get you the best price on a new vehicle, guaranteed. Go Raiders! From everybody here at Northfield Ford Chrysler on Highway 3 in Northfield.
NCC Builders has built and renovated custom homes and commercial buildings since 1972. We are committed to providing the Northfield area with high-quality construction with a singular focus to bring your vision to life. I'm Adam, the president of NCC Builders. You can rely on our experience and attention to detail for your home or business. Take the first step. Contact us at nccbuilders.com or 507-645-8975.
The Blue Line Club, an organization that supports the NHS boys hockey team, would like to thank all of our sponsors and recognize our gold level sponsors for their contributions to this year's Raider boys hockey team. Sponsorships of the Blue Line Club enable equipment purchasing, team meals, and more. Gold level sponsors include College City Beverage, Hartman Insurance, Keith Plumber Plumbing and Heating, Merchants Bank, NCC Builders, Northfield Lines, Raider Automotive, Schultz Electric, Trek Properties, the Northfield VFW, and the Waterford Warriors. Thank you, Blue Line Club sponsors, for helping make Raider hockey a success.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcome 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield High School activities and wish everyone the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Brust, Dr. David Buck, Dr. Michael Thompson, or me, Dr. Nathan McMillan. Smiles are our business, and we want yours to shine. Go Raiders!
If your car is under extended warranty, there's no need to go back to the dealership. The team at Witt Brothers has dealt with every kind of extended warranty company. With a quick call, they'll know exactly what it will take to get your repairs covered. Warranties are there to reduce stress and risk. So let Whit Brothers make actually using that warranty as easy as possible. For all your automotive and repair needs, drive to Whit Brothers, located at 701 Division Street in downtown Northfield.
Registration is now open for boys youth lacrosse. Kids ages 6 through 14 years old interested can sign up on RaiderLacrosse.com. 1 day a week practices start in April, 2 day per week practices in May, and games begin in June. We field boys youth teams at 8, 10, 12, and 14U to play in the Youth Lacrosse Minnesota League. Games are mostly played in the South Metro. To register, go to RaiderLacrosse.com or find the click-through link on Northfield Live's homepage for more information.
Savings account from Community Resource Bank can help you save money on medical expenses when used in conjunction with a qualifying high-deductible health plan. And HSA offers the return of a savings account with the convenience of checking, all while earning a competitive interest rate. Stop by one of our locations or visit crb.bank to learn more. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
So we're back here at the X, the second intermission, 5-2 Orono, 14-14 in shots though. We made up the difference there. It was 6-4 after the first period. So in that second period, we outshot them 10-8. But boy, they scored 3 goals, 4 actually, where they kicked one of them in, so they disallowed that one. And Northfield able to come up with 2. I'm talking with Lance Reister here. I'm Jay Paul, and it is a 3-goal deficit heading into the third period, but we know this Northfield team, and if they play like they're capable, this could be they could do it. Although I got to give Orono some credit, man. They've come in here without their top scorer, and they have taken it to these Raiders.
Their defense, Orono's defense, definitely looks
stifling,
very stifling. Their energy is really good. They're not giving up on anything.
And offensively, they're setting a guy out in front of Frank, and they're taking it right to him.
Yeah, they've definitely had some good placement with their guys offensively. Again, I feel like a lot of just hustle plays, Orono.
Yeah, they're winning them.
Yeah,
races to the puck.
Yep.
It hasn't been an overly physical game. Not even. No. I don't think we had one penalty in that second period, and there's been 4 in the game. Both teams have scored a power play goal, and it is 5-2. And again, they're going to have to do what they did in that second period and score one right away. I mean, it was 33 seconds into the second period when Northfield scored their first goal. If they can do that again, but then you got to keep that pressure because Orono was able to grab the momentum back by scoring 2 minutes later.
Yeah, and even ending that the way they did that second period, Northfield had a great couple flurries there, and they've had a lot of good shots and opportunities. You know, puck definitely has not bounced their way here, but hopefully they keep their heads down and keep grinding here. And, end the second period like they were really trying to, because we're watching some replays right here in front of us. I mean, Northfield showed a lot of energy right there at the end of the second. They just ran out of time.
Yeah. Stewart really has picked up some play, and also Cashin, too. And poor Will, he hit the post at least once, maybe twice.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so close. It's just millimeters, one way or another. It could have bounced in instead of bouncing out. Back in the first period, but they've had flashes of good play, but they just keep letting Orono take it away from them at the red line, and they're having trouble getting it out of their defensive end. They're still doing that here in the second period as Lincoln rejoins us, too.
There you are.
And
Lincoln, you slide over here.
They played better in the second period here, Lincoln, but still allowed 3 goals and only scored 2 of their own. So still in the deficit area here.
Yeah, still just having troubles to get the puck out of the zone. I mean, after 2 or 3 of those goals in that second period, but I think it was 2 of them, we just had lazy passes trying to get out of the zone, and they go on and they get an easy goal because we're too lazy and they can just get
And
out in front.
And they got nothing to lose now. Heading into the third period, down 5-2. Because if you lose, you play in the consolation bracket at Mariucci tomorrow morning at 10. It's a quick turnaround. The winner here gets a whole day off, which would be nice. But they can't play renegade hockey. They've got to still play as a team and keep that concept. I want to win it all. You can't do that. You've got to play with your teammates and make those crisp passes and get somebody out in front of Schmidt like they have in front of Frank. And they're always got somebody out in front of Frank, and he's ready to go when they pass it to him.
Yeah, if they really just got to help out Frank and just get rebound goals and keep moving the puck, and got a pretty good chance.
So I don't know why they always do these major repairs on this goal to our right, but every period they bring out the tool case and I don't know, there's something wrong with the with the connections down there. They never do it to the other one. They always do it to this one.
Yeah.
Anyway, 5-2. We're down to about 4.5 minutes here, and we'll get started into the third period. 14-14 in shots, but a 5-2 deficit here for the Raiders. We got Raider basketball tonight, 7 o'clock, as they start their section run here against Austin in Northfield, and it's boys quarterfinal action, and it was made possible by the kind hearts and pocketbooks of Mike and Ann McGovern and the Imes family, and we do appreciate them.
We certainly appreciate them and all the Northfield Live fans. Just to reiterate what that does, I mean, we have to pay a lot of money to the State High School League, and I guess I've made the business decision that I don't want to put games behind a paywall.
Yeah.
And so we asked for sponsorships to cover those fees, and in this case, these two families stepped up here today to cover those fees so we can broadcast that boys basketball game versus Austin. We certainly appreciate them. We're going to give them a whole bunch of shout-outs here today.
Yeah.
And because it's not cheap at all.
No.
So if you know either of those two families, please tell them thank you, and along with all the rest of our sponsors.
And at the same time, we do have to thank the MSHSL for allowing us to come here and do this radio-style broadcast for the most part during action, because that hasn't been a thing in the past for streamers. But, as long as we don't do the show audio or video of the game, they're fine with us coming up here and doing it, and we're taking advantage of that. And we thank our team sponsors here, too, NCC Builder and Raider Automotive, for sponsoring boys hockey all season long, too.
Yeah, it's an awesome deal. All right, you want to play the second ad break? You need me to slide over there and hit that?
Where that is here. Video clips.
Let me change places with
Not
Lincoln
sure which
here.
one, but
and I'll try not to knock another laptop off behind.
3 minutes to the third period here. 5-2 Orono on NorthfieldLive.com.
Whoa.
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, my friend Jay and I are looking for our dream home, something big. Right now I feel like I'm living on top of him.
Great, let's talk mortgages.
Wait, your bank is looking
cozy. Yeah, we like personal interactions. But as you can see, our vault still has plenty of space for our customers' dreams.
Wow.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, or a deer finds your vehicle, Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all your vehicle's repairs. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us at RaiderAutomotive.net. Go Raiders!
An ice dam is a ridge of ice that forms at the edge of a roof and prevents melting snow from draining off the roof. The water that backs up behind the dam can leak into a home and cause damage. This is Beth with Service Master by Hyatt. We can work with your insurance company to restore your property from damages caused by ice dams. Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Hyatt today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Comprehensive Wealth Solutions is here to help you make informed decisions about your financial future. CWS understands that financial goals must evolve and adapt over time. That's why clients come first. CWS can provide you with a wealth strategy that aligns with your vision and values. As an independent financial planning and wealth management firm, CWS provides solutions for individuals and businesses alike. Visit CWSFBO.com for more information. CWS, providing big-time advice the small-town way.
Northfield Retirement Community is proud to introduce Enhanced Care Assisted Living. In this recently expanded area of our campus, we have increased daily licensed nursing coverage, making it possible to provide a higher level of clinical care and monitoring to those in need of additional support. This enhanced model of care provides more choices, allowing residents to age where they are. Contact Northfield Retirement Community for more information at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
The Northfield Area Chamber of Commerce Annual Community Market Fair is coming up Saturday, March 29th from 9 to 3. It's at the Dundas Dome with over 100 vendors. There's food trucks, shopping, family fun activities like a bouncy house and face painting. The Community Market Fair is much more than just a home and garden show. Local exhibitors will cover all your needs from home, garden, lifestyle, health, and leisure. There's something for everybody. Join us for this year's Community Market Fair on Saturday, March 29th from 9 to 3 at the Dundas Dome. It's brought to you by Century 21 Atwood Professional Pride Group.
Heritage Bank in Northfield is family owned and operated by people like you who live and work in your community. The faces you see are committed to meeting your needs and earning your trust. Heritage Bank has been valuing their partnerships with your friends, family members, and neighbors for 95 years. And the fact that they've been around for nearly 100 years shows that those partnerships really work. Walk in or drive up for the best in personal or business banking on Highway 3 in Northfield. Call 507-645-6736 or bank online at heritagebankmn.com.
Making decisions can be hard. Whether you're picking out home design details, choosing a college, or planning a wedding, you put a lot of thought into life's big events. But paying for it all is easy with a home equity line of credit from Hometown Credit Union. Rates are always affordable, and you can quickly apply online at hometowncu.coop. Make the decision easy with a Hometown Credit Union HELOC. Equal housing lender.
Paul, and the third period underway here as Northfield won the draw, and then Orono able to play it into the Northfield zone. Right now, Northfield on the attack as Bridger has it out of the blue line on the far side. He gets cross ice into the near circle. They get it into the corner. Cash, and it floated off of his stick and into Orono possession as play it into the Northfield zone, and Raiders picking it up. I'd like to acknowledge also Community Resource Bank. You know, they did replays all year long for boys hockey, and we do thank them. Of course, can't do them today here because we'd have no video, but due to rules by the MSHSL, but we do thank them as well. But a lot of great sponsors have helped us out this year, and we do appreciate their help. And if you want to... there's a chance out in front, and they score again. Frank was trying to clear the puck and get it to a teammate, and he misplayed it, and it popped out, and they took two shots and got another goal. And that is going to be Lachlan Hoffman with his 8th of the season, and now it's 6-2. Well, that comes 1:19 of the third. Man.
I mean,
just lackadaisical on he's trying to do. I think he took his eyes off the puck. And he's trying to get it to a teammate here. It bounces off the back wall. He was trying to reach for it, and then they shot it, and then even strength is 8th, and it is 6-2 Orono.
Yeah, it comes off the back wall. He tries to glove it, and it sneaks underneath his glove right out in front of the ice. Another Orono player coming down the ice, and he sinks it.
Took the shot, then the rebound came out, and then the goal scorer. Play continues. Northfield has it in the offensive zone here. They're going to try and hold it in here, but Orono able to poke it out of there. Now they're on a little bit of a break on a 2-on-3. Shot goes wide left and around the back of the goal and out of the zone. Thanks to NCC Builders and Rado Automotive for being our sponsors here. Heritage Bank scoreboard has not been on our side today, but we thank them as well. In a 6-2 affair here, and it's looking more and more like a 10 a.m. game at Mariucci tomorrow against Matamidi for the Raiders. There's a shot on goal that Schmidt saved, and then the rebound comes way out to the blue line, and They play it back into the Raiders to the other side. Cashin picks it up there. He's skating with some intensity, but he left it for a teammate, but that was taken away by Orono and out of the zone. As Bridger plays tough D. It's Riley playing tough D into the corner, far side. Still, they rebound and get the shot that goes wide to the right. Orono on the offensive again, up 6-2. They're not lackadaisical about anything. They're taking it right to them until the end. Still 14:09 to play, third period, and a 4-goal Orono lead. As the continued play here is picked up by Pumper, brings it in. He's got some action going here. Goes behind the goal, trying to find somebody to center it to. Nobody home. Oh, then Cashin ends up with it. Took a shot. It was blocked by traffic as they helped out their goalie and got it out of the scoring zone. And trying to get it out of their defensive end, but can't quite do it. Northfield holding it in. Here comes Cashin again to the side of the goal, and he loses it off the stick. And he'll go to the bench on a change. Looks exhausted. No, he has to change his mind because the puck comes out to him. He's now going to head to the bench. Yes. Orono takes over at the red line. Pumper almost picked it off there, but couldn't quite hang on to it. And now it's back behind the Northfield goal with Carter Simon picking it up there. Knocked back in behind Frank. Geiger and Pumper are there to pass it back and forth. That's actually Simon and Pumper. Then it gets knocked ahead to Brody Jensen. He's got it into the zone, takes a shot, and that hit traffic out front. Chase it into that far corner, and Orono wins that race. 12:45 to play, 6-2 Spartans. And a disappointing day all around as Northfield just didn't seem to have the snap that they needed, especially defensively. So where most of the failings, I think offensively they've put together enough shots. If they'd had a little bit better luck, they'd have 4 or 5 goals, but hit the post a couple of times, and there's Frank stamping on it and stopping the clock with 12:22 to go. But defensively, they just haven't helped out Frank much and haven't really been able to clear the puck very well.
It's been a little bit of an odd game, that's for sure.
But you got to give Orono the credit because they're forechecking. They've kept keep picking off the puck at center ice. And
Orono's definitely created the opportunities that they've taken advantage of those opportunities.
Without their top goal scorer, they've scored 6 goals. That's very impressive.
I also feel like every shot we take, it's just deflected. And it's every good shot, too. It's just deflected.
Yeah, their defense is all over our shots before it even gets to their goaltender. And Schmidt, he's not.
We're going to be on a power play here.
Yeah, I was cross-checking.
So that is a penalty on Talon Reuter. That'll be our 4th power play. We scored on a power play earlier with Michael Stewart. So 4:47 of the third, and we got a power play here. Let's get a goal, boys. Hey, right in front, Cashin had a chance, but he whiffed on the puck, and then he shot it, but it went wide left. Stewart has it behind the goal. Kennelly, that's Griffin out there, number 21, gets it around the horn they go. Geiger down deep to Stewart, who tries to redirect it out in front to Cashin, but couldn't quite do it. Kennelly's going to chase it down to the far wall, send it the other way to the near side. As Stewart and Geiger are fighting for it. Cashin has it. Oh, it goes past the blue line and trickles into the Northfield zone as goalie Frank goes to retrieve it. Down to a minute left here in their power play. And even if they score here, they're down 3. So that's just a daunting task here, down 6-2. But you've got to start somewhere, and a power play is a good way to do it. Cashin is just camping out in front. And he got a shot there, and it was loose out in front, and they pushed the goalie into the goal, and now pushing and shoving, and the refs are trying to get in there, and a Northfield player hit the ice, and no goal. Cashin was the one who hit the ice hard there. Last one up's the goalie who's got the puck. So there's 46 seconds left in their power play, 10:59 to go in the game, 6-2 Orono. They'll face off to Schmidt's right. And it's going to be Oliver Benjamin in the faceoff here for Northfield. No, that's not. It's Miles Connelly.
No, it was.
Okay, I was right. As,
no way.
The whistle blows again. With 41 seconds left in the power play here, but Northfield's going to... Oh, I thought somebody... Yeah, they're going to have their penalty of their own. Same thing as the last time. We had a power play right at the last 40 seconds. We commit a penalty and negate a power play because it's 4-on-4 for 41 seconds. And then Northfield will go on, or Orono will go on a power play as Oliver Benjamin hits the sin bin. So he goes for hooking at 6:40 of the third, and so 24 seconds left to 4-on-4. Here's Connelly with the puck. It's Miles who takes it around the back and then passes across to the far side to Simon. Carter takes it to the red line and fires it in and around the back of the goal. With 9 seconds left in their power play, a shot out in front by Brody Jensen that goes wide. Pops way out past the blue line, and that'll do it for the 4-on-4. And now Orono on a power play for 1:17. 10 minutes left in the third. It's picked off by Connelly, but goes right to the goalie. Man, if that would have just missed the goalie, Connelly could have had a shot there. That was Miles who deflected a pass. Tried to get the shorthanded goal there, but just couldn't quite do it. 10:02 to go in the period. 1:10 to go on the Orono power play. 6-2 Spartans over the Raiders here at the X in St. Paul on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. And it's Orono winning that face-off. Play it ahead, out of the zone, and into their own offensive end. And they come in and score. Just that easy. That was Trey Landa with his second of the game. From the near circle, he just put it up high and right past the goalie for a 7-2 lead.
They're going to put in Gavin.
And Landa, that was easy. He went upper shelf from the near circle, real close in too. I mean, he walked right in there. Nobody went out to defend him.
Well, it was a 1-on-3 for Bridger, but yeah.
So with 9:44 to go, got a goalie change and a 7-2 deficit here as Gavin Winter 6-0-1 on the year, 0.84 goals against average, 936 save percentage, and 4 shutouts of his own. Takes a walk, a stroll here, and gets ready for the face-off. Down 7-2 with 9:44 to go. And so Cavern has 2 goals, and Landa has 2 goals. And Winter does get out of the goal there to get that puck along the end wall, and Northfield can't quite clear the zone. Back to the far side, and gets past Simon and Whiteman, and Orono holds it in long enough to fire it back to the end wall. Down to 9:13 to go. They certainly don't need to score anymore, Orono, but they're going to try and waste as much time as possible. But they seem intent on scoring as many as they can, which is a sign of a good thing. Good team. They're going to be taking on St. Cloud Cathedral on Friday morning at 11. Semifinal. Final for Class A is at noon on Saturday here at the X. But Northfield will head to the consolation bracket. They've been there before. They got to the final last year, and Orono beat them 1-0.
Yeah, the consolation final, yeah. Yeah, they did win the second round last year, moved them on to that game, and that's where they had that really tough game against Orono, lost 1-0, if I remember correctly.
Yep, 1-0.
In Maplewood.
29 minutes of penalties for Orono and 20 for Northfield that day.
2 years ago, I believe, is when they faced Cathedral at Mariucci. and dropped that one. I believe that was the second round of the consolation bracket.
It's tough to bounce back, especially if you're the favorite in the opening round and you lose and you got to go to Mariucci. It's just tough to fire it all up again and get it done, but hopefully they can, because they're fun to watch when they're clicking like they have been in the last 6 games and down the stretch of the season, shutting out everybody they were facing. And, boy, it kind of fell apart here today, but 8:47 left here, 7-2 Orono. Northfield actually leads in shots, 18-17, if you can believe that.
Yeah, no, they've definitely had some opportunities. It's just the puck hasn't quite bounced the right way for Northfield today, and Orono has definitely been taking advantage of every opportunity, and Orono's got a lot of hustle in their play. I mean, not that Northfield's not playing with hustle, but Orono is really leaning in, and they're not taking anything for granted whatsoever. If there's any opportunity to hustle to a puck and beat Northfield to it, they're definitely doing it.
That is true. We thank LMR Media, too, for sponsoring coach interviews all year long, providing local marketing and advertising that delivers results. Let us help your local business. Visit lmrmedia.org for more information. I got baseball, softball, all kinds of sports coming up this spring and summer.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. We're going to do the boys basketball game tonight, which we've mentioned a couple times, thanks to
7 o'clock for the McGoverns and the Imes
families. Yep. We're going to do that game, and then we'll be doing this game tomorrow. Presumably Northfield will be playing Matamidi tomorrow morning. We will do that game after the basketball game tonight, and then we'll come back up here to the cities to do that.
But if Northfield basketball wins tonight, they play Saturday, and if Northfield hockey wins tomorrow, they play Saturday, so that might be tricky.
Well, we can do it. We've been doing 7-8 games simultaneously all winter.
That's true enough. Back to, that was a shot put on from the red line by Geiger, and a save by Schmidt, if he's still in goal. I think he is. Is that number 31? Yeah. We did change goalies on our side. Gavin Winter in the nets here, and he made a little kick save there on a shot that Northfield can't clear the zone. Here they do, as Griffin Kennelly brings it out of there, and now Cashin picks it up and does a 360. Ends up with, if he could have had it, he was wide open there. Just couldn't get his stick on it fast enough. And Orono avoids another goal there. We're down to 8 minutes left in this game. 7-2, Orono.
You could tell there Will just put out everything he had left to try to get that goal.
He's a fantastic player, and he's fun to watch for sure. A lot of these guys, the Kennellys, and you can go right down the line, Riley and Geiger and Pumper and Stewart, and they're all just a blast to watch. And that goes cross ice in the Northfield defensive zone. Here comes Miles Kennelly with it on the far side. He goes through everybody, waltzes in, and couldn't quite get the goal. That was kicked away by the goalie. Now back out in front and stopped by the goaltender Schmidt, with both Kennelly and Gilbertson sitting right there in front.
Yeah,
I think they both had their sticks on it too.
Great opportunity.
Here comes the replay on our end here, as Cashin tried there, and he got stopped by the goalie first and then traffic on the second try. His 360 was a beautiful move, but couldn't quite get the goal on that one. And then right there before the whistle, another chance for Northfield. They're not getting the puck bounces, and Orono is, but it's more than that. It's 7-2. They're winning every race to the puck, it seems like, most of the game, Orono. And Northfield's got it now, back deep here again, and Kennelly tries to fire it in there. Miles missed on that one, just a wide to the left. Orono takes it the other way. 7 minutes left in this game, as some hard hitting still going on in the corner, and taken away there by Brody Jensen. Back up the near side here to Gilbertson. A little trouble again getting it out of their defensive zone. Try the other side. Pumper, I think it got it out of there, but that's intercepted momentarily. Northfield able to play it into the offensive zone. Whiteman picks it up there on the near corner. Now it's on the other side of the ice, out of the zone for Northfield, so they got to regroup. Simon has it as they dump it in. chase after it. Orono wins that race. They head it the other way. Far side, ricochets off the boards right to Winter's stick, and he hands it off to Geiger, or actually Riley. And Northfield on the run again with 6 minutes to go. Orono, though, picks it off, sends it all the way back to the goal line. And Northfield retrieves and plays it into the offensive zone, but Orono right there to take it away. Back and forth between teams at center ice, and then a whistle stops play with 5:46 to go. 7-2 Orono. Northfield up in shots, 20-17 as far as the scoreboard says. 17 shots,
17.
7 goals in 17 shots. That is a really good average.
Yeah.
Heck, 2 goals on 20 shots is pretty good. Oh, there's a shot off the face-off there that missed. I think it was Geiger who took that one. Could have been somebody else. I can't.
That
quite
was a
see
powerful shot, just missed.
Stewart, I think it was. As the play continues here at center ice. And it drifts into the Orono defensive end, but they get it out of there. Now they got a 2-on-2 break. Winter makes a save on the far side of the cage. And played into the far corner and out of there. Cashin, just a little bit too far for him, and Orono plays it back behind the goal again. Down to 5:10 to go. As the Spartans still playing on the Northfield side of the ice here. As Raiders just having trouble getting it out of their zone time and again here today. Kennelly now has it. Griffin brings it in. He's 1-on-2. I'll take it all the way in. Oh, he missed the shot just wide to the right. As Northfield was hitting a change there, he kind of just said, all right, I'll take it in. You guys change. There's a nice pass that went behind the intended receiver there for Orono. They had things set up, but you really can't see the plays set up nicely up here in the nosebleed seats at the X. As plays develop, you see it all develop nicely up here. And like Lincoln said, you amazingly can see the puck real well from way up here.
Yeah, there's nothing in our way. That's for sure. It's just looking right down on the ice.
Northfield again on the attack here with. That's left. Excuse me.
We'll mute you here and let you take a drink of water. Northfield's now going to bring it up the ice here a little bit, and they do get into their offensive zone. Yeah, all right, there you go.
Northfield keeps the pressure on here in their offensive zone, but it's taken away by Orono and back the other way. They dump it in and get a line change with 3:40 to play. 5-goal lead for the Spartans. And Northfield circling, they'll have the 7 seed Matamidi tomorrow at Mariucci Arena.
Where is that?
University of Minnesota in Minneapolis. Or is it St. Paul?
It's in Minneapolis.
Yeah, it's
I
over
thought they always played here.
No.
Isn't it over by the barn, the basketball arena?
Sort of ish. It's I gotta stop the clock.
Yeah, the clock stops at 3:07.
Yeah, kind of across the street from the football field there, and
yeah, football, basketball, and hockey, they're all right
Yep.
in the neighborhood there within a couple of blocks.
Yep.
Well, that's where it'll be tomorrow morning. Early. That's a quick turnaround, man. 10 a.m.
That is a very quick turnaround.
Especially when we're doing a basketball game tonight back in Northfield after a game here in St. Paul. That's a save by Winter.
And you're going to drive all the way back to Albert Lee.
Yeah, and then back here tomorrow.
I could have somebody else call that. We don't need to do all this on-air production here right now, but I've got options I'm letting you know here on the air. So I know you got stuff going on as well.
Well,
got to get the kids to school, get them ready to school in the morning, and Albert Lee is not down the street.
No, it's an hour from Northfield for sure. And play continues now with 2:45 to go here in the game. Northfield trying to clear the puck again, and there's Gilbertson who gets it knocked down, and Orono still on the offensive here. As Whiteman gets it to Gilbertson and out of the zone to the red line. Guys get tangled up and fall to the ice. No call at this point of the game. Wow, there's a shot by Oliver Benjamin that goes wide to the left and into the near corner. And we have 2:10 to play. Orono brings it into their offensive zone, and they play it around the back. Cruz Fay with it, and they have it along the half wall. A shot from the top of the circle. Winter hangs on. And stops play with 1:59 to go. 7-2 Orono. 21-20 Northfield in shots. Winter getting some state tournament play here. He's looking pretty good.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see how they respond tomorrow morning. That will be a very quick turnaround, like you said.
That one floated in. They scored again. It was way out there between the blue line and the top of the circle, and it caught, I think, Gavin by surprise. We'll see on the replay here. Face off. Draw one by Orono. Shot right off the face-off, and it goes off his leg. He thought it was farther right.
I don't think he was
and
ready
it was
for
left. It hit his left leg, and he thought he was kicking his right leg out. So, yeah, he was fooled by that one, but 8-2. And goal scored by Ethan Pagel, his second of the game.
I'm not going to turn up the PA announcer. I'm kind of over it.
Not feeling it anymore. 3 third-period goals, and Winter saves that one with 1:42 to go. And now we're in running time because it's a 6-goal lead.
Oh,
so it won't be long, and we'll be done here.
I'd stopped it. So we're a little bit behind now on the
It's running at
overlay.
1:30 as they wait for the face-off here.
And are they going to go on a power play now as well? Or what are we?
I love to see Gavin get minutes, especially because he's going to have to play goalie next year. So
yeah,
hopefully get him ready for this atmosphere again, because hopefully we can get back.
Jake Faust in the penalty box for Northfield here, but there's going to be a minute left when they face it off here. It's 8-2 Orono as they face off to Winter's right. Cashin takes it out of the zone. Up ahead, and he shoots and gets it blocked by Schmidt, the goalie, and goes back the other way. Not sure what Faust did, but doesn't matter much at this point.
I don't get why you called it.
As puck goes back into the Orono end, and they gather it up with 37 seconds left. He got a 5-minute major is what he got, Faust, whatever he did. Because it's down to 4:25 left on his penalty, but 25 seconds left in the game. And Northfield played out of their zone. As Becker was chasing it there with 14 seconds. They get a little shot. The goalie came flying out of the net there, and it was an open net, but it was blocked by a defender. And that'll do it. They're going to hang on to it with 3 seconds, too, and Orono moves on to face St. Cloud Cathedral Friday morning at 11 o'clock here at the X. Northfield, with a loss, will move to Mariucci at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And I know
let's fire the Service Master by a post-game ad, and then we'll come back and clean everything up.
All right, sounds good.
The man, the yellow van, called Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, called Service Master.
Put your business in front of thousands of fans while supporting your local high school students and activities. Advertise right here on NorthfieldLive.com. We create customized ads to best meet the needs of your business. NorthfieldLive.com broadcasts more than 150 local high school games and events every school year, and our viewership has grown steadily every year. Stand out as a community and school supporter while attracting new customers by advertising on NorthfieldLive.com. Contact Lance at 651-734-3963 or Lance at lmrmedia.org.
The man, the yellow van, called Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at ServiceMaster by Hyatt. Hi, this is Beth Hyatt. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, ServiceMaster by Hyatt will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, called ServiceMaster.
And there's the Service
There we
Master
go.
at break. Cleanup here, and not much we can add that we've already have said already here. Lincoln, a very disappointing day here for your favorite team, but brighter days are ahead. They get to play tomorrow, so I'm sure they're fired up. They will be eventually fired up about that. That's a quick turnaround. If it's a quick turnaround for us, it's a real quick turnaround for them. So your thoughts on the 8-2 loss here to the Orono Spartans?
Just didn't really play out well, and that's all I can say.
He's crestfallen. I don't know. We're going to have to console him.
Yeah.
And on the way out of the X here.
It's tough. It is not. It is. It's really tough, especially you got it. Yeah, he's got a sibling on the. His older brother's on the team, and the boys. I mean, it's awesome getting here, but you want to also win in a game in a state tournament. And that's
it's
where
your third time in a row, and you'd think you could win one of those first games, but man.
It's not easy. Well, obviously, we all know it's
the best of the best.
But yeah, once you get to this level, it's the pressure is different, the games are different, everything's different.
And that's why I question even having a Big 9 conference. I don't want to stir up anything, but if you were free to play whoever you wanted, you'd have better schedules. Like Orono plays constantly, AA teams, and they're up in the cities playing. We're stuck. We have to play everybody in our conference once, and half of those teams are not even a contest for them.
Yeah,
there's
a couple
it's
teams.
A disadvantage.
Yeah, there's a couple teams that it's rough. There's no doubt about that. So, well, let's wrap this up. Get our equipment out of here. Let's go call a boys basketball game this evening, and then we'll come right back up here to the Metro for a boys hockey game versus Matamidi tomorrow morning.